Oh no, I think my PC is dying. Oh no. Hello, I'm live, I think. Holy shit, I'm literally hurting my PC so much. Holy shit. 100% CPU, 95%. My PC is dying. Oh no, no, no. Here, let me turn down the music a bit. Yo, Violet, how you doing? Let me turn down the music a bit. Hey, music should be fine like this. Try music like this. Should not be too loud. I hope you had a nice day, Violet. It's only going to get nicer reading the Hidden Floor together with me, because there are still a lot of things that need to happen in this arc to make it better, to make it even better. Because currently, I don't know if this is a wild take I'm having, but I feel like I personally enjoy Hidden Floor more than Floor of Death. Not sure if that is a wild take, but I have now said it. Okay. Uh, I currently have some problems in every other department because I need to render a video while this is going on because I was a bit late with video production for today. So that is going on. But as soon as that is over, I can finally just upload the video and then my stream shouldn't lag or anything. Don't even know if it's lagging. Is it lagging? Yeah, no idea if it's lagging. But let's just get right into the point. So Rachel basically woke up from being unconscious or anything, and she found this Discord moderator just sitting in some room playing some sort of VR game. So now Rachel thinks that this simp or Discord moderator just kidnapped her. Maybe she wants to become a Discord kitten? I don't know. Rachel as a Discord kitten? I could totally see that. Hey Noisy Boy, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. So, we start from chapter 275 all the way to chapter 287, and we'll see how it progresses today. If it will be a long stream or a relatively short stream. First thing I hear is Rachel as a Discord kitten. Not sure what to make of that. No, I said the guy who is the big breeder, he had like this VR headset on his head, on his eyes, and he just came out of this VR thing, and Rachel woke up from being unconscious. And I compared this big breeder guy to a Discord moderator because he's like super weird and like with his stubbles of a beard and everything. And Rachel's always trying to get in contact with strong people. So this guy, because he's a Discord moderator, maybe Rachel is going to become his Discord kitten. Okay, so is that woman dead? Is she dead, or is this another one of See Who Doesn't Kill characters? I mean, she's a side character, so her chance of death is way higher. Rose! Shouldn't fire a gun like that, Barty. Oh, he disconnected. No, he disconnected. He's gone. And Dorsey, we have to get her. I'm on it. Hell Train, the Hidden Floor. 1. The Hidden I almost missed the name of this arc. The Hidden Floor. Okay, got it. Look at him sitting there like a Discord moderator. He literally has like the beer belly. He has this unkempt, like his hair looks surprisingly clean. Then he has like this mustache here, and then just the shorts, just these shorts, and the flippers. Oh no! Hey, how long have you been awake? I just woke up. You were laughing so loudly. What were you so focused on? A game? Let's just call it something like a game. Something like a game? Yeah, since it's basically a game to me, I'll explain everything later. So please, would you give me back the VR device? He literally even calls it a VR device. He literally has a VR headset on his brain. It stopped at an important part. Now hurry. VR device? Does he mind this thing? I don't want to. Hurry up and give it to me. No, you'll keep playing that game if I give this back to you. You shouldn't play games too much. Look, it's not a game. It's something very important. Yeah, I'm sure it's a very important game. Hurry up and tell me what I'm doing here. But listen! For some reason, this helmet seems to be important to that man. I could use this. Is this the hidden floor? It's totally different from what I thought. No, wait! No! So where are we? Where's Rachel? A few days ago, successfully defended my diploma project, so I finally freed this summer. Congratulations on defending your diploma project. So now all you can do is sweat. I don't know if it's hot in your place, but congratulations to finishing your diploma thing. And now you can only hope that big things are waiting you, or you can just relax. How about relaxing? I think it would do all of us very well if we just relaxed for a second. Just some deep breaths. What is this place? Rose! Rose, please wake up! Rose! Why on earth is this happening? Chief. Bum, are you okay? Kun, what about the wound before? It's fine, although it still hurts. The wound has almost healed, so I can live with it. Is it because of the thorn? But Kun, what about the Grand Quest? We still haven't finished it. Oh, the fucking chicken. One of my favorite Tower of God characters, man. I'm just chilling. It's always good to be just chilling. I would love to be chilling as well, but I need to finish my diploma as well. Or my bachelor. I don't even know if the bachelor degree is called a diploma. We still haven't finished it. There might be something even more dangerous, so I trapped it for now. When Big Breeder disappeared. So did that colossal monster... What the heck happened? I'm not sure. So many things happened at once. Where did Big Breeder disappear to? Who are you? Rose? Or are you really my husband? Sorry, but I don't know you. I couldn't sing that song. I forgot everything that I once praised since the day I first saw you. A song? I was so blinded by you that I couldn't even write. You are the one who saved me, my love. You are a flower in my heart, my strong and beautiful rose. What kind of song is that? It's embarrassing, but I really like it. Rose! Rose! Big Breeder. Bum. There's something that I need to tell all of you about the secret behind this hidden floor. This should be a good spot. The secret behind the hidden floor? What do you mean? Do you know where Big Breeder went? Yes. I don't know why he suddenly disappeared, but I know where his main body is. We have to move on to the next stage before he returns. So, should we just kill this thing right now and beat the Grand Quest? No, that's okay. Actually, the Grand Quest is not the only way to clear a stage. Dude, the bird! The bird is just like, holy shit, okay, I'm surviving. I'm surviving. Ooh, sheesh. So, you're saying there's another way? Think about it. Doesn't it seem strange? What do you mean? There are a lot of strange things here. Long ago, like all of you, I also cleared the train and entered this place. There was someone I really wanted to meet here, but in spite of wandering around the stage for a very long time, I had to leave this place without getting to meet him. You almost finished the first slow part of this arc. The second part is just so great, probably my favorite part of the Hell Train saga. That's a big statement. I mean, I already enjoyed the slower part here. This is like, mostly it's the setup part of the hidden floor, I guess. Then after the real me left, the data version of me thought about it for a long time. Why is this hidden floor controlled by these people called the Breeders? Why do they have complete command and control over all of the rules? Why is it good to beat the quests that they want and bad to oppose them? What was this hidden floor like before the big Breeders got here? Give me a second. Something Okay, it's like this. Okay, it works. Okay. Then I started putting those doubts into practice. After getting to know some of the people who came here after cleaning the train. Unlike before, I tried completing the stage by increasing the black part of the gauge on the measuring device. And surprisingly, the hidden grand quest appeared. Hidden floor gets pretty lit. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. The real grand quest, not the one that you get from the big readers. What? So the quest from the big readers is fake? Probably. They assign that wandering minstrel to keep an eye on us, and they deceive us by calling the truth evil. That fake quest is a way of preventing us from finding the true path. And so I went on a journey with them to beat the real quests. Ultimately, they were eliminated, and I escaped to the quarantine area once again before I ended up waiting for you guys. But I found something out while attempting to beat the real quests. The main body of the big breeders isn't in this place. And there's a high chance that the place where their body is another data world different from this one. So it's a game inside of a game. What? What do you mean? Another data world? Is this... Hey, you can't just open the door and walk out like that. Is this the hidden floor? Well, we could call this the hidden floor, but it's not a place that just anyone can enter. Because this place is the hidden floor. Now that you've seen it, I'll have to explain. You probably don't know, but the hidden floor is a virtual world within a mirror, created by Jahad in order to preserve the version of himself, from when he cleared the Hell Train. After that, young Jahad and his companions became data and created a world of their own. Jahad, I'm still so confused. Same with Endorsi and Androsi. Like, what? Do the names change later down the line? I'm like over the halfway point. Why are the names still not correct? Regulars ended up coming to this place. Then Zahard and his companions got tired of the increasing number of the data people within the mirror. They want to separate themselves from them. So someone on the outside who found out about that brought yet another mirror and had the two mirrors face each other. So that only Zahard and the few chosen people would be transferred to this place. So this place is the space where those few data people live. And regulars from the outside can no longer enter. It's the hidden floor. The hidden floor. Does that mean that somewhere here there's the data of young Zahard? Excuse me, then where's that other hidden floor that you mentioned? It's the word on that screen that you called a game before. Huh? That's the other hidden floor. I can't cross over to it directly from here, so I make a data clone of myself to enter it. Well, it's probably looked to you like I was playing a game, but my job is to manage the people in there and prevent the people who cross over from the train from coming to this place. I confuse their senses and get them to embark on a useless journey. And make sure they cannot find out about the existence of this world and eliminate anyone who gets in this way. Even now, there are a few people in there, so I have to get back to that world. But what am I doing here? I'm just like one of them. I'm not sure about it either. Just a few minutes before they entered, some kind of mysterious power brought you to this place. I left you alone so that no one else would find out about you. This mysterious power, is that a fish? So if the fish is the mysterious power, the person who gave Rachel the fish was Gusting. But somebody else asked Gusting to give that to Rachel. So somebody who's on good terms with Gusting. As far as I remember, Gusting is not on good terms with Zahard. So it kind of takes Zahard out of the equation. So is it Arlene? But Arlene is thought to be dead, right? And Gusting also didn't like V. So it could not have been him as well. So it might be another head of the Tangred families. It could still be Arlene if she's just like fake old deft. Or it could still be Zahard. Webtoon names are pretty much stays the same without the change. But Zahard, like you mostly say it, is a more correct pronunciation. Okay. Zahard, yeah. I just stay with him, I guess. I left you alone so that no one else would find out about you. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it definitely seems like I've been given a special chance. Now that I've told you everything, give that back to me. No, I don't want to. Why not? I told you everything. I have work to do. Listen, before you said that you use a clone to cross over into the other hidden floor, right? Arlene's not thought to be dead, just said that she escaped the tower. Oh, it was V who is thought to be dead because he offed himself, and Arlene is thought to have escaped the tower. Okay. Yeah. I mixed the two up. Could you help me? Create a clone and enter that world like you? I want to go in there and meet some people from the train. Is this guy like super weak? Why is he like... He almost seems scared of Rachel. But if he cleared the Hell Train, he has to be decently strong as well. But why is he like asking Rachel like, please give me back my helmet. Please give me back my VR helmet. Please, I need it. Jahad sounds cooler though, Lamar. I don't know, Jahad reminds me of something weird. Yo, Rin, welcome. Welcome. Hope you had a nice day. It's only going to get nicer. Please don't invade my hometown. Well, it's possible, but... Really? But you shouldn't. If you get caught doing something like that, those people... Why not? It's just a virtual world anyway. If you let me in there, I'll give this back to you. I said no! Hey! The good old Discord mods. He can't fight back against Rachel. I can't let you do that. Hey, not just anyone can go in there. Otherwise something bad will happen. Like what? You said yourself that it's just like a game. I was just making it easier to explain. Those people in there came here with me. I'll just find the people that I'm looking for and leave without doing anything else, okay? But it seems like everyone except me fell into that place. Of course, it may be a good opportunity, but I'm not nearly ready to meet the heart by myself. I have to get my companions over to this side, no matter what it takes. Damn it, I said no! The fish defending Rachel once again. Damn it, she's not supposed to do that. If they find out that someone other than me exists in the world. Welcome. Welcome to the world within the mirror. I haven't seen you before. Please enter the name of the avatar that will be shown in their worlds. Preparing transmission. Please enter your avatar name. Enter a name? I'm supposed to use a fake name? Think as you press down with the second finger on your right hand to enter the name. Like this? Tap. Please enter your avatar name. The name has been entered. Did she enter Arlene? Edan was the one who used Rachel as a pawn for his own reasons, and Gusting also called Rachel the pawn of yours. But I don't think he was talking about Edan. Gusting can be in cahoots with anyone. He could be. That's why I'm wondering who is like the person who gave the fish to Rachel. It could be a lot of different people. There are a lot of different possibilities for who is supporting Rachel. But I was thinking that like her pawn job for Edan is already over after doing like this stuff in season 1 against Bum. But I'm wondering if she's still technically doing everything as Edan instructed her to do. Like, maybe she's going to get to the top of the tower. I really think Rachel's going to get to the top of the tower. I really think she's going to reach it. I think she's going to reach it before Bum. I think she's going to reach the top before Bum. Please create your avatar. Once you've decided on the appearance, change it so please... you cannot change it, so please choose carefully. We know that Gustin gave the stingray to Rachel, but we don't know why. Yeah. But Gustin got the stingray from somebody else. So we know Rachel got the stingray from Gustin, but Gustin got it from somebody else, and we're not sure who that somebody else is. The appearance? I can change my appearance too? So does that mean I can become a completely different person in that world? I want to be... Setting complete. The selected avatar will now be shown in the mirror and transmitted. Transmits. Link starts. So who are you? How do you look? Oh, there's a rat. Another data world? You mean there's another data world aside from this place? Yes, I still haven't been there myself, but I'm certain that it exists. The data of the heart that you're looking for is probably there too. My guess is that if we go through that door from which the big reader appear when they come to this place, we must be able to reach that world. But they say that ordinary people can't pass through the door. That's why I want to at least try sending Bum this time. But the big readers really are powerful. So it would be good to avoid a head-on confrontation for now and find some other way. Another way? Yes, there's actually one other person. Rachel plus red equals perfect avatar. Rachel is not the red. She's not the red. I was thinking she might have designed herself to, because obviously we see her arms here. I think she has designed herself to either just make herself more pretty or look like Arlene. So I'm wondering if she knows how Arlene looks, so that's going to be interesting. I know where he is thanks to my previous adventure. But the problem is that he's difficult to meet. Difficult to meet? You mean... Yes, it's one of the 10 great family leaders. Really? He's currently the only data from a lord remaining here. So starting now, we're going to beat the hidden quest and go meet one of the 10 leaders. Cool. It feels like things are moving forward. Finally, the story is progressing again. Same here. I don't know what's going on, but it seems good. Yeah, Rak, be quiet. Bam, please check your pocket now. Now that we've left the quarantine area, the measuring device should be in there. Here it is. Huh? The gauge is all black. Oh, it's... I thought the gauge was the thing in the center, but the gauge is apparently the thing on the outline? We beat your sworn enemy and escaped from the quarantine area. Plus, we even fought with a big breeder, so of course the gauge is full. Then, yes, that means we are now qualified to beat the hidden grand quest. Bam, hold down the button on the measuring device and try yelling out, "Come out, grand quest! Come out, grand quest!" A scroll appears. This picture must be the villain. Read the code of the scroll of the measuring device. Squeak, squeak, squeak! So they need to kill the rat that is currently attacking Rachel. It looks like the villain is in the town. I'll head over to the quarantine area. You guys go and beat the villain before the big breeder returns. Okay. And Princess, I'm sorry, but could you teleport me to quarantine area? It's a long distance today. Well, I guess I don't have a choice. Let's go. Oh, there's multiple rats. Boro, Sachi, Kun. Where do you guys go without saying anything? Some massive rats suddenly appeared in the town. We summoned those rats. What? What have you guys done now? Sorry, I'll explain later. For now, let's get rid of those rats. For now, let's deal with those things, Boro. Damn, those little buggers. Something doesn't feel right about this. I think we got them all. Now that that's finished. Would you mind explaining this, Kun? Why do you summon these rats in town? It's a bit of a long story. Keep it short, I'm tired. Well, you see, I think the rats that we just killed were the villains for the real grand quest. Oh, that's Hockney, okay. What do you mean? Give us some more details. I thought you wanted me to keep it short. Well, I need more than that to understand it, okay? Rats, I'll get this one. Thanks. Pew, 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 pew! It's so fast. It's different from the other rats. Squeak, squeak, squeak! What's that? A massive rat? Oh no, attack! I have to attack it! Attack! Who did she turn herself into? I don't recognize her at this moment. Squeak! I got it! Who? Bam. So Siu just wanted to put a pretty elf girl into the story. Siu just wanted to put a pretty elf girl into the story. That's the only reason he put that in. He only wanted to draw a pretty elf girl. Or is there like a deeper reason why Rachel wants to have pointy ears, no freckles, and like a bit like more blondish hair or something? The freckles is just the Korean beauty standard back then, but right now freckles are more in. So this woman is not Rachel, her name is Michelle Light. Who are you? Did you kill that rat? Not gonna lie, I don't like Rachel, but I like her real design more. Because Rachel doesn't look bad. Rachel's design is actually very good looking. Like I said, Rachel is still like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. If Dorsey is like an 8 or a 9, similar to Yuri, then Rachel is still a 6 or a 7. Should I tell him that I'm Rachel? No, I can't. If I tell him Bam the truth, it will be harder to use my advantage of being in the place. For now I have to meet Yura. Then I can make a deal with Bam or something. I'm Icarus. Icarus? Are you a data human? Probably. That's right, a data human. So you don't have to worry, I'm just an ordinary data human. I'm not a shady person at all. She's super suspicious. Congratulations on clearing the stage, warrior. You have obtained the right to advance to the next stage. Use your measuring device to scan the mirror on the scroll. So, calling herself Icarus. The angel that burnt their wings because they flew too close to the sky. To the sun. The sun is nothing else. Just made a connection I probably should have realized earlier. The angel who flew too close to the sun, who got her wings burned, or got his wings burned and then fell down and probably died or something. Rachel won, and the sun is basically a star. It is a star. So Rachel is going to go too close to the stars. Her wings are going to get cut. She's going to fall down. Rachel is going to reach the top of the tower. She's going to see the stars. And then she's going to fall down the tower. And we're going to have a reverse moment from season 1. She's going to get there in the tower. We're going to have a reverse moment from the season 1 push, where Rachel is going to fall down. Bum is just going to reach the top of the tower or something, and he's going to be there when Rachel falls down. Maybe it's even going to look like Bum pushed Rachel or something, and Bum is just going to see Rachel falling down there, but he won't be able to save her or something, and Rachel is just going to fall down the tower and die there because she burned everything that was good for her. Open the path to the next stage. It worked! The path to the next stage is open. Sorry, I'm busy. Thanks for killing that rat for me. Hey! The stage. So yeah, since Icarus dies at the end, so you think that's also a teaser that Rachel is going to die at the end of the story. I mean, I think it's a common theory that Rachel is going to die, right? It's a common theory that Rachel is going to die, probably in like one of the last few arcs. I have a bad feeling about something. What? A bad feeling? What's that? Snakes? Are those... Could it be? Hello, princess? Princess? Does that mean... Okay, so you're my sworn enemy. Okay, so it's her sworn enemy, and not somebody else's. The snake charmer. Because I wasn't sure the last time, like, whose enemy that would be. Snake charmer? That's just his nickname. He must be my sworn enemy. But that's strange. If it were your sworn enemy, you would have noticed. Plus, there's no way it would have just been sitting there like that without any sign of hostility. What is that thing doing? It killed one of its own kind? This time, this one lost control. Just relax. I'm killing any individuals that become hostile. This may be a virtual world, but I have no intention of harming you, princess, my jewel. Because it's composed of several individuals. Does that mean it can control the overall body by eliminating hostile individuals? Is that possible? So what is it that you want? Take me with you on your journey. I will help you, princess. Any of your enemies, and anyone who does not get along with you, I will eliminate them for you. Like those guys in the quarantine area. What did you do to them? I killed them all. They would have only gotten in the way if you had brought them with you. I feel sorry to you. It seems as though I have ruined your game. What? I know that the reason you tried to help them escape from the quarantine area is not because of friendship or pity for them. You simply wanted to escape more perfectly. You wanted to leave the quarantine area created by the Big Breeder in an optimal state. If you bring them out with you, you would feel an even greater sense of achievement. I know people like you very well. Born with abilities superior to others. You sometimes act as though you're helping people weaker than yourself. I guess you could call it a kind of game, masquerading as kindness. To you, helping them escape was merely just a game. You bastard! I'll kill you! Stop it, Hansung! Don't try to fight him. You feel it, don't you? He's completely different from us. He's not someone we can do anything about with our power. We're busy enough as it is. Plus, it wouldn't be bad if he's not our enemy. For now, let's just do what he wants. Hey, I'm looking forward to this. This may be a virtual world, but I can't believe I get to travel with you now that you've grown so much, princess. Let's head back to town. So what you're saying is, this is the hidden floor, Sachi? This is the hidden floor. Sachi and I have been... This is the hidden floor? Sachi and I have been here before. You guys came to this place to meet the data of the heart. That's here? The big reader actually works for the heart, and he made us complete a fake quest. It's to try to stop us from finding the heart, but that red just now was actually the real villain of the grand quest? Yes, so you do understand. If you don't, just memorize. Understand? Would all of that make sense if you were suddenly hearing it? Are you memorizing that? Let's go, Sachi. I'm going to lose my mind if I have to keep traveling with those guys. Whatever, just forget it. Kun. The scroll. When we bit the last red, it turned into a scroll leading to the next stage. Really? Hansung, the quarantine area. Why is it just the two of you? All of the data humans who were in the quarantine area are dead. Dead? Why? I'll tell you the details later. Since we're in a hurry right now, for now, let's get to the second stage. Did you clear the grand quest? Yes, here. Then just wait a moment. I'll go get Bartis. Bartis. Hansung Yu. I went to the quarantine area. Did everyone escape safely? Well, they're all dead. They ran into a sworn enemy on the way. Oh no! I'm sorry. I couldn't keep my promise to everyone. Maybe I thought of helping you all escape as a kind of game. Actually, the more important goal than that. And saving you all ended up becoming a small goal along the way. But on the inside, maybe I thought I could give up on that. Maybe I thought of it as kind of test that would be difficult to pass. I'm sorry, Bartis. It's okay. You haven't done anything wrong. Bartis, we're just the data human anyway. They all come back to life when the next warrior arrive. Ross too. At some point our life and death, everything started seeming like a joke. Ever since Big Breeder took control of everything. I'm not stuttering anymore, that's annoying. When those guys come back to life again, I'm going to take back this town from the Big Breeder, so that they don't have to live in a world like that anymore. That alone would be enough. Bartis, let's go. It looks like you have more to say, but let's talk on the way. Sure. Excuse me? What am I supposed to do now? Forget everything you have seen. Although Big Breeder will make you forget anyway. Take care of Rose for me. Just wait. Someday, the day will come when only song about the truth will be heard in this town. We demand your suffering, Pyro. No, but stuttering is so annoying. Like, I already know if I put in Bartis stuttering, I already know that I'm actually going to start stuttering. I'm actually going to start stuttering even in my normal talk and when I'm reading everybody else. Let's go to the next stage. My suffering. Isn't my suffering reading Tower of God this mid-ass of a story? Okay, this is a joke. It's a joke. Okay, don't come to me. Don't come after my head. Don't come after my head, okay? I can close. Fuck! I'm so stupid. Give me a second. I need to delete this. I need to go in here in the edit software. I need to go in my music folder. You're already doing that, so no big deal. No, BGM. I need to. Is this? Okay, let's just use this one. Put it over there. Here. Need to go to the start. Put the music there. Turn it down to like this. Game is super stupid. Oh god, no, 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 no. Ah! Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. So I need to... That's too far. Okay, where's the end? It's still me talking. It's here, so I need to pull this back there. Put this here. A bit more like there, and make it hollow out. Then I need to go back. Is this the right thing? That is my take on the easy. Okay, that's right. Deliver. Then I need to title it, add to render queue, and let it render once again. Yay! I forgot to put the BGM under the video for today. What should I do? I missed my chance to join them. But what on earth is Hansung Yu doing there? Uh, 287? Yeah, 287. Okay, I need to get to reading. But what on earth is Hansung Yu doing there? Where's Yura? I'm not sure what's going on with Joaquin and his travel companions. But it's... where's Yura? I'm not sure what's going on with Joaquin and his travel companions, but it seems like they are planning on going somewhere. For now I should go with them. But should I tell them that I'm Rachel? I mean, putting aside everything else, how am I supposed to explain why I look like this? Is this... People from the outside, congratulations on passing the stage. You have all obtained the right to proceed to the next stage. Please choose which of the following stages you wish to go to. Sweet Castle or Cold Land. Hold on, I'll do it. We don't want to end up in the wrong one. I know the shortest stage route to get to Kun Edan. What? Wait a minute. You mean the data of the family leader you're trying to meet is... yes, the leader of the Kun family. The data of Kun Edan. Ooh. So we might be getting some stuff for Kun for him to lose, get some of his brain cells back. Because Kun is, we all remember he is steadily falling down from my favorite character list. So maybe this is helping him. One of your favorite family heads? I don't know. The family heads all seem kind of bad to me. Like I only met one so far, Lamar. Wait a minute, yeah. What's wrong? Is it because you're from the Kun family? Don't worry, that's the data from back when he was a regular, so he won't recognize you anyway. Well, I suppose so, but... Damn it, I don't really want to meet that guy. Is this the place leading to the hidden stage? It doesn't seem very different from the place that I visited before. I heard from Hansung Yu before coming here, but I still can't believe it. I never thought the big breeder would be deceiving us like this. But before choosing, should we split into teams first? Teams? Yeah, a team to look for Edan and a team to look for our companions. That way we'll be able to avoid drawing the big breeder's attention to an extent. Me, Bomb, and you will be Team A, the team that will face the big breeder and look for our companions. Team B will be the irrelevant side characters that nobody cares about. Everyone else will be Team B, the team that will look for Kun Edan along with Bartes. That way we'll be able to move through the stage more efficiently in a short amount of time. I mean, they will look for Kun Edan, so I guess they're still relevant, but... Like, these are the characters nobody cares about. I mean, Sachi and Hockney are I care the most about, but everybody else can... What? Why am I in Team B? I'm the leader of Team A, you foolish... Yeah, the leader that does nothing. Aha, Sideshars, Ruck. Yeah, he does nothing! Rin, I am in chapter 358 of this webtoon, and Ruck basically has done nothing worth mentioning. Why is he dabbing? Is it so? Then you can join Team A too. Good. that Hansung is a really quick judge of character. He's just giving up talking with him because Ruck is acting childish like always. And even if he calls himself a leader, he does nothing leader-like. So it's just whatever. Well, we should head to the Cold Lands. And Team B, you guys are going to the Sweet Castle. First, if the leader of each team uses their measuring device to save the face of the team member, we can move together by scanning the stage cards. Haters be hating. No, it's literally like that. I don't know what you see in Ruck like that. Like, up till this point, Ruck has been completely useless. Up to this point. I feel like you could have removed Ruck and most of the story would have been the same. To begin with, Ruck wasn't barely anything of the story. We can always meet up in the same stage anyway, so you don't have to worry. As far as how to meet Edan, I already asked Bartis. Being a wandering minstrel, he'll be able to guide you better than me. Huh. So basically a wandering minstrel is the same as a guide. Perhaps you have noticed, but the Sweet Castle stage can't be reached even if we beat the Big Breeder's Grand Quest. In other words, it's a hidden area where Edan is active. If anyone steps foot in the hidden area, he'll notice right away. But would he talk to us even if we meet him? It may be him from when he was a regular, but the father that I know, well, he's definitely not interested in data humans, but you guys will be different. What? When I first met him, I promised him something. Although it was more of a one-sided announcement, so he'll talk to you this time. A promise? Yeah, it's a bit of a sad promise. But anyway, you'd better get going. Well, it may only be for a short time, but be careful, Bartis. You be careful too. Take good care of them, Sachi. Sure, you should be careful too. Well, let's go. Kun Edan, Part 1. They disappeared! Where did they disappear to? Did they teleport? Pyro's Rachel and Dorsey's #1 fanboy, so I gave up on his ability to pick good characters. Dude, no, I don't understand how you can like Ruck. What is likable about Ruck at this stage? In my opinion, everything he has done so far has been annoying. From what you're saying, I hope that Ruck does something relevant and good in this story, but up to this point, Ruck is as useful as Paracule. And Paracule is also down there with one of my least liked characters. She got the headset pulled off. What happened? Phew. What have you done? Oh no, he turned off the connection. He pulled the plug. He just pulled the plug. Oh no. King Zahar presented this to me, so I'm the only one who can turn it on. Turn it back on? I still haven't even done anything. I told you that you're not allowed to do this. If another big breeder finds about this, I'm dead. Big breeder? Yeah, do you think I like being trapped here and just peering into that place? All I'm doing is carrying out the task that King Zahar assigned to me. You may be able to just leave this floor if you get caught, but I'll disappear forever. What do you mean? Tell me in more detail. You should have listened to me from the start. Originally, I used to be a data human living in that world. One day I was summoned by King Zahar and sent here. And since that day I've been acting as the big breeder that rules that place. But there was a condition. I'm never allowed to leave this building where I live. In fact, not a single person lives in this building. And you can't even interfere or enter from the outside as if it's another dimension. I tried several times to leave this place, but I failed. Of course, it's not an unlimited condition, so if I faithfully perform this role and the next big breeder is chosen, I can leave this place. But the problem is that there are 2 other big breeders aside from me. Huh? 2? Yeah, we don't know each other very well, but they serve the same function as me, but we're in completely different positions. Those 2 have actually been big breeders for much longer than me, so they're like my superiors. I'm just a lowly administrator managing that place. Those 2 are the real rulers. They have tremendous power and they seem to know King Zahar well. Anyway, if those 2 find out that you're here, I'm finished. Since we don't know each other, they may not notice if you log in with the machine like before. But if you try to bring other people over to this world using that device, you'll get caught right away. If so, you will be kicked out of this place, and I'll disappear from this floor forever. So let me get this straight. Big readers refer to the guys who have those machines, and there are 2 more of those big readers here. Those who seem to be higher ranking. They won't allow, yeah. You kept me here because you want to get out of this place. You want to escape from here right now, but you can't. And now you saw that unlike other people, I was able to come to this place. So you want to use that power to get yourself out of here, right? Well, how about we make a deal? This is the next stage. The cold lands. There's something sticking up in the air. You're right. It's a bit cold here. Who would have guessed from the name, Kun? Why are you... Like, literally, he's losing brain cells. With every arc that goes on, Kun is losing more and more brain cells. I think I hear a sound coming from over there. For now, let's get moving. I'm cold. Oh, it's candy. Sugar charge. Sugar, 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 sugar. The building seems to have been built on an extreme slant. Based on the characteristics of this world, it doesn't look like we'll be able to penetrate with Shinsu or sheer force. And there's some kind of strange electrical current that gets in the way even if we try flying over it. Cold, but only for Kun. I just read that as Kun is a little pussy. Like, Kun is the only one who comes from a great family. So I just read that like Kun is like the pampered little child that's like, oh no, it's slightly cold. Oh no. It could also be something that Han Sung-yu is tricking them or mistaking something, because maybe Kun Edan is here and that's like some sort of bloodline connection because Kun is feeling cold of that. I don't know. Let's see. Electrical current also leads me to think that it could be something with Kun family. There isn't really anything that we can do. We can't give up after coming this far. This is the grand quest. We suddenly ended up in this bizarre place, and we worked so hard. Lemao, I prefer your interpretation. And we worked so hard to beat those quests or whatever to get it out of the stage. This would all be over if we could just beat the villain in there. Damn it, I can't believe this. Haven't you cleared it yet? It's too strong. How are we supposed to beat the villain there? This quest is too hard, Big Breeder. Heh, well then. Big Breeder Jock. Because, I don't know, maybe Jock is just a Korean word for cow or bull. I'll tell you how to beat this quest. The Sweet Castle. So this is a hidden stage. Father, I think some outsiders have broken into the hidden stage. Oh, his eyes look very electrical. You can even see the electrical stuff coming out of it. Is that so? So, because somebody is saying father, I'm wondering if that Kun, like Edan, also got like, he made children in this data world? Or if it's just because, obviously there have been other Kun people who went through the Hell Train. So it could just be that every Kun family member that went through the Hell Train is now being kept here together with Kun Edan. My hint is the ground. If you can't destroy the pillar, destroy the ground that supports the pillar. Then after losing the ground that supported it, the pillar will tilt. And once the pillar tilts and falls to the ground, all you have to do is defeat the champion villain inside of it. Oh, that's a genius idea. Thank you, Big Reader. Hehehe, I'm glad it was helpful. Now hurry up and knock down the pillar to defeat the champion villain. Right. Are those villains? It looks like there was a quest here. That means, yes, your companions must be around here somewhere. Could it sound we heard before? Let's hurry! Strong gale. It's deeper than I thought. This won't be enough. Step aside, I'll try making it a bit stronger. Okay. For some reason I feel more motivated since I got here. Hi, Gale. This part is my job. Candy and Sleepyhead. What are they doing? Is that Big Breeder? What? Big Breeder, really? Yes, I've met him before. It looks like he's in the middle of a grand quest. Then we should stop him right now. I'll be right back. No, don't. Even if you charge over there right now, there's no way for you to beat this big breeder. Right now, the wisest thing would be to disrupt the quest without getting caught by the big breeder. If you delay the grand quest as much as possible, while we beat our quest first without the big breeder noticing, it will solve everything. Huh? These two suit each other more better than I expected. Yeah, Kuna and Hansung Yu are way more similar than you might think. And people hate Hansung Yu for it, but love Kun for it. And what should we do? For now, let's split into teams. Bam and I will beat the quest while Endorsi and Kun disrupt them. Bam, your gauge is still full, so you'll be able to proceed with the grand quest. How about I go with Bam and you go with Endorsi to disrupt them? What are you being picky for? Are you a little kid? I'm not being picky, I just don't want to go with her. What about me? Look at this. Everybody here is even just ignoring Ruck. One more point that nobody cares about him. I didn't get along with that stubborn princess at all. I didn't think I got along with her very well either. You should be trying to rise to my level, you losers. I guess I was wrong. Those three really don't get along well. I'm going to beat the quest with Bam. Got it? Yes. Hey, Big Eye Turtle, why are you leaving me out of this too? You can't ignore your... I don't mean to do this. Don't call me Big Eye Turtle. I want to turn you into a bag. You just stay back and guard us from a distance. You're a spear bearer. Don't you dare pop out and get your butt kicked again like usual. I kill you. She's terrifying. Sure. Kun and Hansung Yu team. Quest disruption team. Huh? What are they doing? I have a rough idea of what type of quest this is. I think they have to defeat the villain inside there. They must be trying to dig out the ground under it because they can't destroy it or approach the pillar itself. What if we reinforce the ground with Shinsu so they can't dig it out anymore? That's impossible, the big reader would notice. What if we secretly contact our companions? Of course we would get caught. Look, doesn't the top part look like it could be removed if we turn it? Zero fact, Edan is based on Greek god Dionysus. Oh, so that's a popular image of like Dionysus eating like his grapes just lying around there. Yeah, I can see that. Wait a second. If Edan is based on the Greek god Dionysus. Okay, let me Google that. I'm not sure if I'm mistaking this with Digimon or if this is like really a thing. Okay. I was right. Wine grapes, fighting, and womanizing. I was right. So, I once talked about the 7 deadly sins, right? The 7 deadly sins might be the irregulars, not sure. But the 12th family, like, we have the 10 families, we have... So the people, like the 13 great people, the 13 great families, and technically speaking, Arlene and V are one family, if you think about it. So that leaves us with 12 people. So that would mean we have the 12 Olympians. So the obvious connection would be with Zahart being Zeus or Jupiter. Obviously Zeus if we're thinking about the Olympians. Hera, I'm not sure. Maybe you can make the connections. Like the 12 Olympians are Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Demeter, Athena, Apollo, Artemis, Ares, Aphrodite, Hephaestus, Hermes, and Dionysus. Sometimes Hestia is included instead of Dionysus, but Dionysus is also included in that. So that makes the 12 Olympians. 13 great warriors. So if we include Hestia, we also have the 13 Olympians. Because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for sure part of the 12 Olympians, and then Hestia and Dionysus, who are like sometimes it's Hestia, sometimes it's Dionysus. So that makes me obviously think there are the 13 people, the 13 gods who are part of the like this group, and that perfectly fits with the 13 great warriors. So now there's the question: who are we connecting? So if we have the 12 Olympians and plus sometimes either Hestia or the Dionysus, that also makes me think if that is also already leaning into something that's Dionysus, who is the equivalent for Edan. That makes me think if there's something showing that the Hestia equivalent of the 13 Great Warriors and the Dionysus equivalent are like two who are not really part of the group, or maybe they are going to betray them as well or something. So we have Zeus as Zahard, and then we need to think. I don't know about anyone, but I don't even know their genders, so it's hard to say if Hera is like part of the Ha family, if Gusting is like the Poseidon or something. Gusting could also be Athena, because Athena is like wisdom, handicraft, and warfare, because that's like very smart stuff, so that would fit. I feel like the Arya family could instantly be from Ares. Aries, close in the name already, and Ares from God of War, violence, bloodshed, and so on. So that fits into Arya being like a warrior thing. I'm not sure about Aphrodite with the beautiful thing. I'm not sure which of the families might be like a crafter family for Hephaestus and so on, but I feel like I might be onto something here. I feel like I might be onto something here. I will keep that in mind. The 12 Olympians. Or 13 Olympians. Come on, Grand Quest. What's this? It sure looks bizarre. There's not much time, so let's hurry up and beat it. It looks vicious. And Bam just punches. Wish, wish, wish. Pew, 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 pew. That's a massive ice cream cone. Hey, what are we supposed to do now? Should we beat the quest like in the town before? Gustin called himself a very knowledgeable in science and medicine. So, could be Athena, right? I mean, I feel like Athena fits him the best. I feel like Athena fits him the best. You could also argue Hermes, because Hermes is like, he's the messenger of the gods, which doesn't really fit, but he's also the god of travel, commerce, communication, and so on. Thieves and games are also part of his thing. He was also the guide of dead souls. He was the guide of dead souls. And Gusting also had the connection with the Floor of Death, where he was basically in control of the soul stuff as well. So that would be a connection to Hermes. I know, Athena or Hermes, maybe. Hermes. Dragon, dragon. Huh? Quest scroll monster dragon. What's that? Is that a guy who gave us the quest? He looks a bit different. That is correct, dragon. Please choose the quest that you want, dragon. Hold on. There's something we need to do before starting the quest. Could you lift me up onto the gigantic cone? Of course. I'm Batus. Are you listening? I have come to deliver a message from Hansung Yu. What's he doing? As promised, I found someone who can make your wish come true, Edan. I hope you will help us fight the big breeder who rules this place. I wonder who Poseidon would map to. I don't know anything about him except water. So let me see what Poseidon stands all for, if we're already on this topic. I don't want to be too sidetracked. Poseidon is the god of seas, obviously, but he also has water, storms, hurricanes, earthquakes, and horses. I have that like that could be a lot of different stuff. If you think horses, Lopobia, because they are like the anima squad, but this horse part is only a small part of Poseidon. I think Lopobia would fit more into Demeter, goddess of the harvest, fertility, agriculture, nature, and seasons. I don't know why, but I feel like Demeter and her nature stuff fits into being able to control animals and stuff. Artemis, goddess of the hunts, the wilderness, virginity, the moon, archery, childbirth, protection, and plague. Could be. The hunt is also always connected to animals and controlling them. But I feel like I don't know the families too well yet, obviously, because I did meet people from Kun, Ha, Yeon, and so on, but it's hard to think about what's like they are really, because I have not met the family heads and so words. When I count them up, by the way, I think the Yeon family could be Hephaestus, because Hephaestus is he is the master blacksmith, craftsman of the gods, god of the forge, craftsmanship, and so on. But he also is the god of fire and volcanoes, which obviously fits for the Yon family. I hope you will help us fight the big breeders who rules this place and clear the path to King Zahart. Join us, help us fight the data of the big breeder and King Zahart. Sounds like a work, more like the workshop than a family. I agree with you. So there's still a thing thinking, because maybe the workshop is not part of Gustang's family, right? Gustang is Pobido, right? But he's not, because he did have connections with the workshop, but it's not that he runs the workshop. He just had connections to them. Edan is the only one who's confirmed based on a Greek god, so it's still early for a type 2 connection, Emo. For me, for real, I don't know if you guys who are up to date have met like many of the other family heads and can make better like connections or something. And all that stuff is just theorizing. So basically, only because Theo confirmed the thing with the connection with Dionysus makes me think that there might be more to that, because the numbers of great families and the numbers of 12/13 Olympians just perfectly matches up. And it can be a coincidence, but it would be a very weird coincidence in my opinion. Lord Kun Edan! So that's what he's saying. So who are you? What should we do, father? That arrogant fool. He was a warlord or something, right? Uh, V. I don't fucking know what V was. I had Ares connected to Arya, because Arya is like the Arya. Everybody I know from the Arya family is like connected to growing stronger, fighting, and everything else. Just based on speculation, yeah, basically. I mean, in the end, we wouldn't even get much out of it if we had the perfect connections between the 13 Olympian gods and the 13 great family members. We could kind of then look at Greek mythology to see if we can somehow see, okay, if Zahart is Zeus, uh, we can search up if in Greek mythology we can search up who is going to kill Zeus in Greek mythology and find out that Zeus I don't know. I don't know. Remember, was that a workshop is the one who created the Hell Train, so they existed before the 13 Great Warriors. Tower of God is too big to make these baseless accusations so far, because I mean, yes, Siu basically stated to you guys that we're at the halfway point, basically, so it's a good guess that Tower of God will reach like 1000 to 1100 chapters or something, but that makes me think, how many floors will be there after the 134th floor? How much longer, like, this is the floor going to get opened before we're going to defeat Zahard and all of the family heads, or will we only be able to go to the next floor after 134 after defeating all of the family heads and Zahards? How much longer will be there? Is it like you could technically, that would be a monster of power creep, and in my opinion that would make Tower of God one of the worst stories ever. Sorry. If it was revealed that the tower is like 10,000 floors high, and Zahard basically managed to go up to the 134th floor, and then he noticed, holy shit, I may be strong up to this point, but everything past this point is way stronger than I am. I cannot continue here. And then he just locked off the place and made himself a king of the lower part of the tower, because the upper part is way too strong for him and everybody else. That would be really bad. That would be really bad writing if there's like 10,000 more floors and nobody just, like the people on the higher floors just don't care about what Zahard is doing, because Zahard is only like taking this small chunk of things. But I feel like if that happens, Tower of God is going to be garbage. Bring them to the stage. It looks like the time to fight is approaching. Siu loves mixing different cultures and religions. Yeah, as many authors do. I feel like it's also the best thing to do, because you need to get a lot of different inspirations to make a great story. You're a soft voice, but you look like an old gorilla. You! What are you doing here? Let's just call it a kind of magic. Someone suddenly appeared. Those guys over there. Are they the ones who are going to fulfill the promise of my father? Yeah, that won't happen. Hopefully. No, that person is not here. What? He's not here, so you plan on making a deal without even bringing what you promised? I can't believe this. He is completing a quest in the realm of the Big Breeder. We had no choice in order to deceive the Big Breeder. Then we can just come over to his side after we finish the quest, right? Then we can just come over to his side after we finish the quest, right? That's right. Alright, then let's give it a try. Hey leader, go ahead and pick the hardest quest. I've finished this stage for you. So which Kun are you? Because you're obviously not Run, because Run was not here yet. You're obviously not Masheni, you're not Maria, you're not Blueberry, Hatzling. So, which Kun are you? New Kun. New Kun just dropped. That should be enough to pull it off now. Alright, let's hurry up and try moving it. Let's go. Teleportation. It disappeared. What the hell? The villain disappeared. What the heck happened all of a sudden? How was the lighthouse just now? We did it. Don't let your guard down. The Big Reader will notice right away. We teleported from very far away, so it will take some time to find it. No matter what it takes, we need to buy time until the grand quest is complete. I hope this goes as planned. Stealing someone's toy. It looks like you new warriors have some bad habits. Big Reader, how? I'd like to ask you two the same. How did you two... It's you from... I have a rough idea of what's going on now. You have to hurry, Bum. It's completely unharmed. Bum, what happens? I'm not sure. I definitely had it. But maybe its Shinsu resistance is set really high or something, since this is a data world. Shinsu resistance? What a nuisance. It looks like you've encountered a tricky opponent. I'll help you, princess. Oh, a tentacle came out. That's fucking weird. What are you doing here? You need to clear the quest quickly, but you've run into a difficult opponent, haven't you? According to my analysis, this villain is an extremely defensive villain, whose skills are focused more on Shinsu resistance and defense than attack power. With your abilities, you would certainly be able to beat it, but it would take a long time. And Dorsey, is that your pet or something? No. Allow me to get rid of this one quickly for you. It turned into a person. Is it some kind of stalker? Hey boy, watch carefully. I'll show you that you need to have skills like these if you want to be on the same team as a heart princess. Huh. Is this a crisis? Those terrorists, they told me not to get involved until they give me a signal, but they wouldn't even be able to give me a signal now. I'm going to have to get involved. A female turtle? Who are you? I'm not an enemy. My name is Icarus. I've come to help you. What? The Sweet Castle champion villain, the Chrome Cutter. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Special skill. Molino de Viento. Molino de Viento. Spear skill. Air slash. Viento is air. So is Molino just spear? Is it just air spear basically in Italian or Spanish or something? Probably Spanish because Kuhn's family is more like Spanish leaning. Molino could also just be slash. I don't know. He's so strong. He easily cleared a way higher difficulty level than the Class D villain that gave us trouble. And now he's even cleared the Grand Quest all by himself. Is he really the data of a regular like us? What are you doing? Hurry up and take out the scroll. Windmill, okay. My father hates waiting. Your father? Are you from the Kun family too? Yeah, my name is Kun Marco Asensio. So I wonder if we're going to meet Marco in the future as well. Like, if he's this strong already, he's probably a high ranker as well in the outside world. My original body is a direct son of the Kun family. Okay, he's also direct son, similar to Run. Then there must be tons of data people from the Kun family by Edan's size. No, my father hates nuisances. He only leads 3 people that he likes. Only 3 people? Yep, they're all strong, just like me, and they serve my father. My father's a very self-centered person. The sons of the Kun family don't particularly like my father. Almost no one who comes here and meets my father ends up leaving again. I see. Have you met them, Asensio? Sis! I wasn't talking about our father behind his back. What are you babbling about? Hurry up and bring them over here. Father has been excited since he heard the news. There's no telling where he might run off to. He has some runes on his arms. Was he born with them? Is it a Shinsu ability? Or is it also some sort of item he got while climbing the tower? Hurry up and get over here. Yes, sis. Wondering if the sister is Masheni. I'll tell you the detailed plan on the way. Let's go. My father will get angry. Okay. If the sister is Masheni, that will mean that Asensio or Marco is younger than Masheni. Which still doesn't tell me anything, because Masheni could be fucking 10,000 plus years old or anything. It turned into a needle. It's over, princess. Let's go. What? Kun's lighthouse stole the villain? So you're saying that Kun is the one who stole the villain before? Well, probably. But why? I'm not sure. But it seems certain that he's trying to interfere with our quests. Maybe the big reader is his enemy. We had better hurry. You'll help us? Who do you think you are helping us? Well, we hate the big reader too. What? I'll save the details for later. I'll infuse your spear with a special power. That will definitely help you. My spear? Yes, you want a more special and stronger spear, don't you? A more special and stronger spear. You're amazing, Rock. Damn it, I lose. He's so fucking childish. Sure, I'll allow it. Great. This gives me an excuse to join their team. Several hours later, earlier, the hidden floor Big Breeders Chung's residence. What? You want to travel with them? Yes. I'm going to use that machine to disguise myself and travel with them. I'll be as careful as possible so that the Big Breeders won't notice. If you help me, I'll help you get out of here too. I don't understand. Isn't your goal to bring them here? There are still some companions of mine there that I haven't met. I'm not leaving this place until I find them. So I'm going to travel with them to find my companions, as well as find out what they're up to. That way I can achieve my goal in coming to this place. What on earth was your goal in coming here? People are completely different from the outsiders that I've seen so far. There's something that we need to get. Zahard has it. We need to defeat Zahard and get it. Choose. Will you risk the danger of helping me and escape from here? Or will you stay stuck here? They're going to fight Zahard? You don't want to be stuck here for the rest of your life, right? Tormenting the data people in there forever, do you? Alright, I'll help you. Really? But be careful. The other big breeders are far stronger than me. They can't find out who we are. You're the man from before. I have an idea of what's going on here. You were trying something stupid with the heroes who came to this place, and then I ruined your plans. You all alone vanished somewhere, so I couldn't find you. But I didn't think you would be able to do. But I didn't think you would be up to something like this again. What on earth are you doing this for, you lowly data creature? Were you harassed by that guy too? Harassed? Tell me the truth. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I'll get back at him for you. How would you get back at him? Now enough of this nonsense. It's time to punish you. Look at this fucking... It's like the Majora's Mask moon coming down. What's that? There's another strange thing. That looks like Werkunis. Oh crap, what's that? Let's run. What? What about the Grand Quest? That's not the issue right now. That guy is the Stone General. He's a completely different level from the soldiers that we've faced so far. If you want to live, run. Hey! Summon a rain of stones. Stone General! Crap. That bastard. What are you doing? I should be asking you the same thing. Were you trying to block that? You can't block it anyway. The Stone General can summon a never-ending rain of stones. Never-ending? Yes, an infinite rain of stones. You may be able to block his attack for now, but you can't keep it up forever. Kun! Bam! Bam! Bam, watch out! Pew! Bam! How did the quest go? We beat it. Now we just have to move on. Is that so? The problem is bringing Candy with us. And that guy. I knew there would be more of them. Bam! Kun, it's you guys! Candy, what happened? Have we been deceived by the Big Reader? She sure is quick. What's going on, Big Reader? Why are you attacking our companions? I'm sorry. It seems like your companions are breaking the rules of this place. I have no choice but to enforce the law. Summon the lightning storm, Stone General. Now! Is that the Mad Shocker? Turtles! Rock! You! I saw you in the village of the Wandering Minstrel. Hurry, we have to go to another stage right now. Okay. Damn it. You bastards. Pew 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 pew! We made it. That was incredible timing, Rock. Heh. Alligator, you're alive? Incredible timing? Is this the spear from Rock? Yeah, Mad Shocker. Wow, he did his job for once. But who are you? I appreciate you helping us. You helped us beat the quest in the village before too, didn't you? I'm the Big Breeder's sworn enemy. What? His sworn enemy? You all have sworn enemies too, right? I'm the sworn enemy created by the mirror in order to achieve a balance with the Big Breeder. I was able to be born when you opened the gate and came in. Do you know anything about this, Hansung Yu? No, this is the first time I'm hearing this too. You guys want the power to face the Big Breeder, right? Then I'll help you. It's a good thing Chung told me about sworn enemies in his office. What should we do, Kun? I'm not sure. There's a lot about this that I find suspicious. She doesn't seem like a bad turtle. She strengthened my spear. That's all it takes to make you happy, huh? Still, it wouldn't be bad to go together for now, would it? This feels suspicious, in a lot of ways. But she definitely seems to have the power to stand up to the big breeder. Maybe we should go with her for now and keep an eye on her. Alright, let's go together. Thank you. Great. Mission success. Damn it. So this is the second big breeder. Main body of the big breeder, Jock. Those bastards. No idea who he is. I always, when I see like the data versions, I try to recollect like who they are. But I have no recollection of which character looks like similar to this. Agero. So this is a woman. Is Agero meant to be Aguero? Like Kun's name? What should I do? I want to kill him. So I'm guessing this could be Maria. But why would Maria want to kill Kun? I know they're all called Kun, but I'm calling Agüero Agnes. I just call him Kun. Everybody else is probably named with their other names. What should I do now? Should I go to the next stage and capture those guys? But it would be difficult if they have disappeared into the hidden stage. Jock! Huang! There seems to be a problem. Yes, the new data humans are behaving strangely. Do they know the secret of the hidden floor? I think so. Only they don't seem to know any more than that, of course. Is that so? Someone has actually entered the king's cradle. The person is probably one of their companions. They are clearly not ordinary people. I have no idea what their purposes in coming here might be. Don't do anything rash to them until Lord Zahard gives you orders, and assign the sworn enemies to their opponents. But we could incur even greater wrath if we fail to control them. It would make things even more difficult for us if Lord Edan or the scale maintaining the balance got involved. The important thing is to annihilate them at once. Don't forget that our top priority is to protect it and hide the location of Lord Zahard. We'll deal with those guys if they try to approach the scale. Yes, everything is understood. So what should we do now? If you run into the big breeder again in the next stage, there's a high chance of that. But still, you can't give up on finding your companions, can you? Reinforcements will come once you and Edan meet. I think we should keep beating the stages and looking for your companions. Edan? I guess we have no choice. Let's keep going. But that's strange. I felt a really intense chill while we were in that stage until a moment ago, but now it's disappeared as if it was never there. Although it was kind of a cold place. What on earth could it have been, that biting cold? So I guess Maria was on the floor and Kun had like the connection to Maria and not to his father. Obviously, Edan is not Kun's father, right? Because Kun is not a direct line. So Edan is not his father. 2 days later, Team Boro, the hidden stage, ? We finally arrived. That's where my father is. Residence of Kun Edan's data, the Palace of Spears. Edan is his father. But Kun is not direct line, right? Or is Kun also direct line? Hey, what do you mean? I beat that sworn enemy, you know? That's right, we suffered the most thanks to you. Your sworn enemy was a monster from a movie that you saw when you were little. Shut up, Sachi, it was really scary. Yeah, I guess it was pretty strong. You're late. Huh? A woman's voice? Who's there? That could be a young Masheni. From season 1 it was said that AA is a direct descendant. It was said? I thought Kun wasn't. So, Kun and Ran are like half brothers? I think that's Masheni. Ren, this could be a very young version. I'm not sure if that's legal. I'm not sure if that's legal. But in my opinion, she does look better than the Masheni I saw the last time. Like the Masheni I saw at the start of Season 2. She does look better than that version of Masheni. Masheni! Okay, there's also the approval here. What took you so long, Asensio? Our father left the palace because he got sick of waiting. Same father, different mother. Okay. Wait, that kid is Masheni? She's small. That's rude, Boro. Watch what you say about her. She's just like that because she cleared the train when she was still young. Her name is Kun Masheni Zahart. Don't talk about the outside, me, Asensio. She's one of the most powerful princes on the outside who was given one of the 13-month series. What's the 13-month series? That little kid? That's right, she's a remarkable person. I said stop it, I'm blushing. But, Masheni, what do you mean father disappeared? It's exactly what I said. He waited for you all day yesterday, but you must have gotten impatient because he left without saying a word. Well, that's not good. Well, still, father has a strong presence no matter where he is, so it should be easy to find him. I wonder what they mean, by the way, when they say Masheni still, like, she cleared the train when she was young. Obviously, she was younger than the Masheni we saw at the start of Season 2, but, like, how young was she? Because if we talk young, you guys told me that Endorsi is multiple 100 years old, and she's still considered young. So this Masheni could still be multiple 100 years old. He must be over there. Watch out! Phew. My body doesn't cool off once it heats up. I can't wait to meet you, son of V. Why is she specifically saying son of V and not son of Arlene? Or son of Arlene and V? And with V being in quotation marks, it obviously also makes us think that V is not a full name. So I'm still guessing his full name is Viol. But I'm wondering why they make it that big of a secret if we already learned the name Jovial Grace. So it will make sense that V is Viol. Team Raccoon Bum. Raccoon Bum? Shouldn't there be a double K then? The Labyrinth of the Minotaur. Congratulations on defeating the champion villain. You can proceed to the next stage once you find the exits. I'm guessing V isn't Viol. I mean, that's as good as anyone's, because, like, if it was Viol, I would not understand why they would make it a secret. If it is Viol, the real Masheni is a mommy, that's all I care about. I don't know why, I hate that this mommy and daddy thing became, like, a thing. I wonder why everybody in the, like, recent 5 years that's just suddenly started developing mommy and daddy issues. Like, call her mature. Why call her a mommy? Because she's mature. She is a mature woman, but she's not a mother. Masheni would be an awful mother. You wouldn't get it, Pyro. Nah, I don't get you. I don't get you younglings. Even though most of you are probably older than me. I mean, Rin is at least. Rin age league. Rin is already 40. Hmm? Dorsey, how are things on your end? We bet the villain too. I think we just have to find the exit now. On the hidden floor, you can communicate if you register each other measuring devices. Whew, so we safely passed the stage 2. I'm glad the big breeder hasn't shown up, but we still haven't found our companions. Who's even missing still? Which companions are missing? Can somebody help me? I'm not sure which companions are missing. What's this? A sudden chill? What? Kun? Could it be? Kun! An observer? Long time no see, brother. I never imagined I would see you here like this. That voice. Miseng and Wang. Yihua? No, Yihua is not on the hell train. Or is she? No, she is not there. Right? Or is she? No, she's not. Is she? Did she get back? No. She did. She didn't get back on the train, right? Missing and Wang, yeah. And they... Did they see Wangnan? Did they see Missing and Wangnan? You were messing around. Yeah. You made me question my memory. I was thinking if I know that there was a close moment where they were close to seeing Missing and Wangnan, but I'm not sure if they really did they see them. I'm so glad that you consider me your sworn enemy. I'm waiting for you here. Come quickly, or one of your companions might just disappear. What? Oh, it's Misek. She's a very cute girl wearing red clothes. For some strange reason, I keep wanting to kill something. So I might kill her first if I can't wait. Could it be Misek? We have to go and save her. No, Bum. I think I should go by myself here. Kun, for now you guys go and look for the exit. I leave you with a lighthouse. Call me if you find it. She seems to be my sworn enemy, so I'll deal with her. Kun, let's go. Okay. I knew it. It was you, Kisaya. You came alone, brother. Kisaya, another Kun family member. I thought you would come with your other companions. There's no need for that. Why not? Is it because you don't want them to find out what a despicable person you are? Do you want to hide that our sister died because of you? Fight me, brother. If you win, kill me and take your companion with you. But if I win, I'll take you alive. On the outside, I only ever resented you. But now I want to kill you so badly. I can't stand it. I should have known you were my sworn enemy. I guess I don't have a choice. I just have to fight you. Thanks, brother, for giving me a chance to kill you. Barrier! Baby Crowder. It looks like you haven't forgotten. The growler that I got from my mother can neutralize your lighthouse. Here we go again. Pew, pew, pew. It's hard to block it. The trajectory of this dagger coming at me like lightning. Your flesh is so warm, even though you're a data human. It's like you're a real person instead of data. Will this appease our mother, at least a little bit? You murderer. No! They're once again making Kun have a close death experience, but we all know that Kun is not going to die. I'm so not worried about these characters. Because none of the important characters died. Yes, I know that Prince and Arc Raptor died, but Prince and Arc Raptor are like, if we look at a Team Bum from Season 1 and Team Bum from Season 2, Kun, Arc Raptor and Prince are like two of the most irrelevant side characters. It's basically the same if they killed Goseng or Miseng. Nobody would care. Like, they're not giving anything to the story. They're not offering anything. I'm so happy. You may be a data human, but at least I got to kill you like this. How dare you? Why did it take me this long to do something so easy? Why did the Mia on the outside like confidence like that? Bro, I like both of them. I mean, nah, Prince was like whatever. He had a character growth arc, but basically his character growth was from going from a complete asshole and like just unlikable to just being a prick. Arc was wholesome, but in the end, his story amounted to nothing. He got killed before finishing anything he wanted to do. He wants to see his daughter, never gets to do that. He wants to do that stuff, never gets to do that. Arc's story arc is completely unfinished. Arc is less than half of a character. Still, it's okay. This vivid feeling of piercing living skin and spilling blood should be enough to make me feel like I killed you. Does your data feel pain too? Do you feel as much pain as our sister did? Of course, I opened the gate and came here myself. I'm not Data. If I die here, I'm really dead. He's playing Sword Art Online. Alright now, let's end this. Damn it, another dead end. And Dorsey already changed clothes once again. Like, on one floor lower, on the cold floor, she was wearing something different, and now she's wearing, like, this tracksuit. This place really is a labyrinth. It will be hard to find the exit there. Hatsuyu, how are things on your end? Nothing to report yet. Over. Over here either. We're not even sure where we are, let alone finding the exit. It's a Ref Razor! Please give me Ref Razor lore that I can like Ruck as well. She's fashionable. I give One Piece... What did I say, Rin? I forgot. I want to mess up. I think... Did I say high 7 or low 8? Me? Obviously not you, you fucking idiot. Let's try using the big player's abilities. Is it that way? It's this way. This way leads to the exit. Huh? Bum, Icarus says she found the exit. I think I said something like 7.8. I think that sounds reasonable, the 7.8 thing. Tower of God is like high 6, 7. Like I said to the like 6.8 to 7.1 area right now. That's what I can give it. And One Piece is like 7.8 for me. In my opinion, the One Piece world is much more interesting than Tower of God world so far. Okay, this is probably biased. Can't say anything about One Piece. TBS, stop reading after Ace Step. Yeah. I mean, you're like at the halfway mark. I'm on my anime list. It's like 9.21, but I think that's biased because people who don't like One Piece are not going to rate it. That's the same thing like with Webtoon. When I say the Tower of God here has a 9.86 rating, that is completely biased. I gave up around the beginning of Wano, but I had already lost interest in it long before then, to be honest. I mean, you were... When did Wano start? Like, you were like in the 800s of the chapters or something. 900s of the chapters or so. It's still a lot. This is completely way too high. I think every Webtoon is rated way too high on the website. The One Piece thing is, obviously it has problems, but in my opinion, one thing One Piece does better so far is that the character stories are actually getting finished. Like, at least I know that I know that some character stories are finished. Like here in Tower of God, I don't think that anything is... Not one character to get like their conclusion. Even characters that we're not going to see anymore. And also, I just feel like the world is more believable. Yeah, Sue doesn't like to give you payoff for a plotline for literally years. I feel like when I say believable, I don't mean unrealistic, but the thing of Siu saying basically, oh yeah, every floor... My OBS have problems. I say that One Piece is one of these stories of the decade, of ever, because it's just achieved so much. Tower of God, even though it may be going in a similar ballpark of like points at the end, because I'm like here at the halfway point, and I say currently, let's just put a mark on it. Let's say Tower of God right now is a 6.8 out of 10, and I say One Piece is a 7.8 out of 10. That's like a 1 point difference. And I'm caught up with One Piece, so I have recency bias with some stuff as well. and following the time skip. I would not say less interesting, but I don't want to sidetrack too much because it's Tower of God stream. But it's just that I can totally agree that pre-time skip and post-time skip are two completely different beasts. Because pre-time skip felt more like a fun journey together with your friends where you can do that and that, but there's still some serious and underlying background darkness going on, but it's still like mostly fun, and the people are nice to each other and they're just enjoying the stuff. And then this post-time skip stuff happens and everything is completely serious. Fishman Island was just there to show how strong everybody grew, because all of the people, even with all of the doping, were not even a threat. Then we got to Punk Hazard, which was no threat in general as well. So we easily defeated Caesar. And which other character? After Punk Hazard, we instantly got to Dressrosa, where Luffy first was forced to go in his basically use all of his power that he had accumulated over the time skip against his opponent on that island. And from Dressrosa onward, at least he was somewhat equal to his opponents again. But in my opinion, similar to how I think, Bum is growing way too fast. I think Luffy grew way too fast in the most recent arcs. Like in Whole Cake and Wano, I feel like Luffy grew way too fast in strength department. You don't know anything, everything about them. Yeah, but I know enough about the important One Piece characters, and with that I don't only mean the Straw Hats, that I can care about them. But in Tower of God, I most of the time feel like I don't even know the characters. There's something I have to do before I die. No. I was quiet for a second. I was drinking something and then just catching my breath. uh, yeah. I was just reading quietly for a second because I was drinking. There's something I have to do before I die. You're not going to die. What the hell are you saying? Rin, for me, it's an understandable thing to say that not everybody likes One Piece. It's the same as not everybody will like Tower of God. Because I feel like One Piece develops way faster than Tower of God. In One Piece, there are way more payoffs. There's way more payoff compared to Tower of God. But, like, it's funny that you consider the thing which many would still call one of their most favorite arcs, like the part where you got bored. You weren't the kind of person who would be so foolishly attached to data. How long do you think you'll be able to last here? You'll die in your current state soon anyway. I won't die. Not until I become the leader of the Kun family. When I become the leader, there's a lot more stuff for me to do. But One Piece is almost finished. With almost finished, you mean 4 to 5 more years of One Piece? Yes. But I'm not only speaking about the payoffs of like recent chapters. We even have like the small payoffs after every arc. I sometimes don't feel like there's a lot of payoff in Tower of God. Like, we get lore drops, but lore drops are not really payoffs. Also, a problem is that I care for Luffy, but I do not care for Bum. What you probably mean with One Piece is almost finished is that there was a statement of it entering its last saga. A saga is basically a collection of multiple arcs. So, because it's like in its final part, that was stated, yes. That was stated, but everybody still knows that this final part is still going to take at least 4 years or something. Haha, you the leader? What a bunch of nonsense. How can you say that knowing what kind of person your father is? They found the exit. Well, that's all for now. I actually left the lighthouse with my companions. So they could send me the coordinates to teleport to them when they find the exits. That's why I focused more on saving the hostage than beating you. It's not that I don't like Bum, it's more like I don't care about him. See you later, Kisaya. Aguero! Kun! Kun, are you okay? Harry, my sworn enemy. Let's move on to the next stage now. Okay. Kun! He's bleeding too much. He may be in danger if this continues. Let me try healing him. You can heal people too? I'm not totally sure, but I'll give it a try. Just like Chung told me. That marble. It's the big breeders. I'm not saying One Piece is bad. Don't know how old I was when I stopped reading it. I was still a kid, so I might like it now. I have to reread it to give it a fair chance. Yeah. Keep me updated when you try to read it. Huh? Kun! The bleeding stopped. My pain is gone too. Did you really heal me? Well, what an amazing ability, thank you! You're incredible. So we have a healer now. Don't mention it, it was nothing. You would be a useful turtle. I guess she wasn't lying about being the sworn enemy of the big breeder, but she's still definitely suspicious. Can't believe you ran away. Damn it. Don't feel too bad. You'll meet him again soon. I will help you. Oh, he brought Jovial Grace and somebody else's sworn enemy. Like 2 sworn enemies. Honestly, it's not... And Dorsey already has her sworn enemy with the snake charmer guy. I was first thinking, like, is this her enemy? And that's one of the Lopobia girls that we met on the name hunt station. But don't think so. So, if you think about who is still there to have their sworn enemies. Hansung, you still should have a sworn enemy, right? The hidden stage, the Palace of Spears. What are you just staring at it for? Eat. Grapes and wine? Nothing else? That person is a data of Kun Edan. The grapes here are very sour and sweet. That's why I settled here. One of the irregular who entered the Tower of the Heart. He later became one of the 10 leaders, ruling and giving birth to numerous sons. He himself is also the greatest spear bearer on the tower, and even in terms of melee combat abilities, he is known to be the strongest among the 10 leaders, along with the leaders from the Arya and Ha clans. Is Ha the clan from Yura, Jinsung, and Yuri? Because normally Ha was only written with H-A and not H-A-H. But as Violet already said, CEO is at making enjoyable chars in a short time. Is good. I don't know. Most of the characters he has shown so far, I did not care about. Like, I would agree with somebody like Elaine and Hockney, but those are like very recent additions. So before those two, I don't know. Because it took some time until you cared about Arc Raptor. It took some time until anybody would even care for Prince, but I still don't care about him. I still don't care about Miseng. I still don't care about Goseng. I don't really care about Horyang and also about Kasano. Why would I care about Traveler? Why would I care about Yuraha? Why would I care about White? It may be the data of him when he was young, but there's a very faint holiness about him. So that kid who made a promise with me hasn't come here. No, he's still in the other stage. Lord Edan, I know. You wish to fight the big breeder and go attack Jahaz as a heart. Yes, to be honest, I can't understand why you would lend your help in fighting the hearts. Well, those guys on the outside clearly call me leader and the heart king. But that's just on the outside. Bro, White #1. Nah. White is worse than, like... White is just a bad guy. Yes, he's like... Oh yeah, he has charisma, but... In my opinion, he's less interesting than Rachel. Why is unironically my favorite character? I mean, I get you. He is cool. He is strong. But I at least know something about him with the Arya family and him wanting to kill his father. But, that's it. He's just, nah. Long ago, after he cleared the Hell Trains, the Heart received a remarkable mirror as a gift. And after that, only a few companions who received the Heart's offer left data of themselves in this world within the mirror. Then they started to live as data, and then guys from the outside also started coming in here. But after a very long time passed, the Heart brought a mirror here which leads to a new mirror world. He said that he got it from the version of himself on the outside. And he proposed to use it to move only us to a new data world. You gotta give us a rundown on who you like, dislike, don't care about once you catch up. Yeah, once I catch up, it's probably going to be a very different. Because at the end of the stream, I always do my 10 favorite characters. But even from these 10 favorite characters, I don't care about most of them. Because, like, I have not seen a lot of them since, like, hundreds of chapters. They all decided to go because they were tired of the guys on the outside. But I stayed here. Because I noticed that the Heart was different from before. Different? By the way, I'm going to focus on reading right now because I feel like we're progressing very slowly. Yeah, the data of the Heart from after I had met the outside the Heart was different from before. It was definitely the same guy on the outside, but something, I mean, it felt like something entirely different had returned. Oh, there's Blood Guy. There's the Heart. Is that him? The kid who imitated the Shinsu black hole sphere? Yes, that's right. According to the report from the office, he used a special power. I see. Alright. I'll have to check for myself. Once I'm caught up, I will probably be the most controversial Tower of God YouTuber. They all decided to go because they were sick of the guys on the outside, but I stayed here. Because I noticed that the Heart was different from before. Different? Yeah, the data of the Heart from after he had met the outside the Heart was different from before. Yep. I'm not sure actually how to explain it anyway. I stayed behind in this place. And after that, this place split into two, with that side being ruled by some guys known as the Big Breeders. And I tried crossing over to that world in the mirror. But there was no one left that I knew there. All of the data humans had crossed over to that place with the Heart were deleted. No one is left there now except Big Breeders. It's been 2 days since we met Kun's sworn enemy. It doesn't look like the Big Breeder is going to appear here either. I don't know what this sworn enemy did, but the companion that we found hasn't woken up. So we're carrying her in Kun's lighthouse. The strange thing is that woman. It's odd that she healed Kun's wound, and yet she said that she can't wake her up. Does she have that bracelet because she's the Big Breeder's sworn enemy? Strange. And Dorsey once again completely changed her outfit. I mean, Kun also changed his outfit. I'm not sure about Bum. I mean, Bum kind of looks like Kirito. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Hey, you guys, why have you just been staring at me like that? If you have something to say, just say it. Where do they even get the clothes from? And where do they even change? Like they're completely standing in front of each other each time. I thought your sworn enemy had a woman's voice. Nonsense. Your turtle never started it. Nonsense, you turtle. Never stare at you. Rock, keep it down. Who is she? Is she an ex-girlfriend of yours? What? Why do I have to tell you that? Well, I guess you could call it gathering data about someone that we're going to encounter as an enemy in the future. You have to know your enemy to beat them, right? But, right. I seriously don't want to know. Her name is Kisaya. She's my younger cousin. Zahard Data. Your cousin? Not gonna lie, I don't care if they won't appear for hundreds of chapters. If I like a char, I like a char. It doesn't matter if this char is the MC or a char that only appeared in one arc. I mean, I can like them, but there's no way that they become my favorite character after just appearing in one arc. And if they never appear again, then they're also going to lose their position because they're like they don't appear. Obviously, other characters will just be there and take their rankings. It's my mom's younger sister's daughter. My mom took her in and she lived with us, after losing her mother in a fight between the families. We have different parents, but since we've been together since we were little, the three of us were like real siblings. Kisaya looked up to me, to my older sister, because my sister was the closest to being one of the Heart's princesses from our family. But my sister was hard to get along because of her very cold personality. The Heart's princesses. I grew up with expectations from my mom. Not so much expectations about me, more like expectations as a strategist to raise my sister to a position of a Jihad princess. Kisaya knew that, and she told me that she would help my sister become a Zahar princess as well. I allowed it because I thought it wouldn't hurt. Kisaya had remarkable swordsmanship even at a young age, and she used the skill of hers to eliminate my sister's rivals. I don't know about the other families, but in ours, fighting like this was a part of everyday life. Then one day, a problem arose. My sister's greatest rival suddenly appeared from an unexpected place. Her name was Maria, and she approached me in order to beat my sister. I thought Maria was his sister. And she approached me in order to beat my sister because she thought I knew all of my sister's weaknesses, and I accepted her proposal. I can't tell you why, but I had my own reasons for doing so. Then ultimately, I got my sister disqualified, and succeeded in making her a Zahar princess. And as a result of that shock, my sister took her own life. Half-sister. Maria was the half-sister, okay. Kisaya probably hated me because of the incident. I thought that all of that had ended once I entered the tower, but since seeing that she's appeared as my sworn enemy, I must have been anxious that she would appear somewhere and attack me. Kun. Well, that's that. By the way, it's not a big deal. And Dorsey, why don't you also tell us about your sworn enemy? I heard from Bam about that thing who appeared from the gem. I mean... Not a soul, be right back. Alright, got it. About that, yeah. What is this? A background check? I told you everything. You owe me something in return. Fine. Well, as I'm sure you know, I didn't have parents around when I was born, so I wandered around a lot. Then one day, as I was wandering around, there was the couple that took me in. They were very ordinary and good people, considering that they were from the middle region. For a brief time, I was raised as an ordinary girl, but then one day, this thing appeared in front of me. It looked at me and said that I have talents worthy of becoming a princess. Then it told me to keep the gem that it was in. It said it would help me become a princess. Naturally, I brought the gem home with me, and that night that thing killed my adoptive parents. Well, it didn't directly admit to killing them, but I'm sure of it. It thought they would get in the way of me becoming a princess. After that, I did as it said and became the daughter of a ruined noble family that was trying to raise a princess. And in that place, I eliminated the other competitors who became one of the Zahar's princesses. And then the creature disappeared. It was only after I became a princess that I realized that all of this had been its plan. So you're saying that right now you're walking around with the one that killed your parents? Well, so what? It's not like they were my real parents. And maybe if I had lived with them, I would have remained an ordinary girl for my whole life. How could a talented person like me live such an ordinary life? It would be such a waste. I'm sure this is not what she really means. I think I know Dorsey well enough to know that she really felt something for these people. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm grateful that this thing enabled me to live as a Zahar princess. She's lying. And Dorsey really didn't hate that snake. It wouldn't have appeared as her sworn enemy. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Well, here, that's this town, the town in the stage. Town, the Golden Dome. Wow, it looks like we found a pretty decent place this time. Yeah. I can sense it. Someone is over there. Maybe it's Yura? Hello, warriors. I am the head of this town. I will guide you so that you can receive the quest. Be careful, Bum. This is the Big Breeder Huang's territory. What? He's the most leader-like, even among the Big Breeders, although I still haven't seen him. For now, let's split into teams and look for our companions. We can beat the quest after that. I follow the head of the town for now. Sure, let's do that. And Dorsey, take Ruck to the highest blade around here. Alright. Bum, could I have a bit of personal time here for a minute? There's something that I want to check in this town. Something that you want to check? Yes, it will only take a moment. I'll make sure I'm able to return immediately if any fighting occurs. Well, it's not like we can stop you. Still, be careful. Thank you. I'll be right back. Well, shall we get going too? It's a big place. Yeah, it feels way more sophisticated than that town we saw before. I don't see any data. They're all robots. Could they have some connection to the people that we saw in the quarantine area? Perhaps. Shall we split up here and look for them? I guess so. Could they have some connection to the people that we saw in the quarantine area? Pika Pika, by the way. Swag. The thing is, Kun, you were never in the quarantine area to begin with. You did not see anybody. So, what does Bum or Kun mean of the people that we saw in the quarantine area? We saw nothing. Only Bum saw them. I guess so. I'll try looking around inside the dome. Okay, I'll check outside with the lighthouse. Call me right away if anything comes up. The Big Breeder might even show up. Okay. The central dome. It doesn't look like there's anyone around. That looks like the seed that we saw in the quarantine area. So you're the kid who imitated the Shinsu black hole sphere. A human. Where'd he come from? You must have learned that from the Guardian on the train, although you're still sloppy. Did you come in here through the gate too? You must be one of those, what do you call them? Irregulars. What is it, alligator? I can't believe it. What is this incredibly unsettling feeling? Who are you? I am the one who will become the king. The king? You mean... That's right. I'm the one destined to rule over the very top of this tower. The first and greatest adventurer in this tower. With the red third eye on my forehead and a crimson cape wrapped around me. Why are you such a chunibyo? I am Zahart. Chuni Kid Zahart. I'm wondering if this really is... let me check something. 285. Not here. Not here. Here. We're in 2018. SAO ordinal... No, not ordinal scale. Alicization. That's the anime. I don't want to know the anime. I want to know the novel series. I like that Son of Young Zahart. I mean, it's at least a new character. Where's the thing about Sword Art Online? It's the anime television series. I don't want the anime television series. Novels. Sword Art Online novels. Einkratz, Alicization. Okay, so Alicization was finished around a similar... Wait, no, Alicization is still ongoing here. Station ends here. So it's probably here. Ah, it's very close. Because I was thinking that it's very weird to say that CU might be inspired by SAO at some point. But in SAO Alicization, there is a plot point where a character from inside of the game who basically only existed because, like, they're only data. This character inside of the game is only data. They are not a real person. But then, with the technology of the advanced world, they put the data from the thing in the game world into something in the real world. So, what if Zahard is basically raising Data Zahard to then, sometime in the future, bring him to the real world to make him his most powerful pawn or something? Hurry! The black turtle is in danger. What? Zahard. So that guy's the king of the tower. Zahard's Data. You're not as scared as I thought you would be. Pardon? You must still not realize who I am on the outside. So where are you from? Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know where I came from. I was trapped somewhere from the moment that I was born, and I still don't know where that was. You don't know where you're from? What a strange kid you are. You're the one who's full of secrets. I'm also from the outside. But unlike you, I wasn't trapped anywhere. The place I came from was very vast and spacious. You came from the outside and yet you don't know where you're from. You know about the real me, but you don't seem to serve me as a king. Yes, very interesting. It was worth coming here in person. King Zahard, there's something I would like to ask you. What is it? By any chance, do you know someone named Arlene Grace? Huh? Sounds very nice and chill to Bum so far. Yes. No. So, a very obvious lie. I can feel it. It must be my companions. They're over there. Oh, that's White and Traveler. Traveler, Joaquin! I mean, he's still Joaquin, right? Because White does not yet exist. Because White is only the complete combination of all of these, like, other Arya family members. And because Joaquin did not yet absorb all of them, technically he's not yet White. He's just Joaquin. Plus some other people. Shh, keep it down. Who are you? What? Well, how am I supposed to explain that I'm Rachel? Whatever. Anyway, shut up and be quiet. This is an important part right now. An important part? What's so important about it? Wait, those two... Out of 1,000 questions, why this one, Bum? Because Bum is stupid. And Bum only ever has one thing on his mind. First it was, I need to follow Rachel and talk with her. And now it's, I need to find out who is Arlene Grace. He does, like, is it important to care about your past? Why does Bum care about his past? There's no reason for him to care about it, right? Like, it has nothing to do with it. His mother? Who cares about his mother? Couldn't he just be happy that he's with Kun and everybody else and just climb together the tower of them? Like, who cares if he's like the son of Arlene Grace and V or something? That doesn't change anything for him. Yura. And a guy who looks like Yura? You don't know? That can't be. Ali was one of your companions when you cleared the train. I said I don't know her. I don't know how you know her name, but I don't know that name anymore. Do you know what it means to become a king? Becoming a king means erasing the people around you, starting with the people who are the most distant and hostile towards you. Ultimately, you erase people who are closer to you. Then, finally, when you have erased the person you love the most, you are alone in the world, and only the one who shines alone can become a king in the end. You, from the outside, look carefully with those two eyes of yours. What do I look like to you now? A human being? A monster? Those are all of the red horns we also saw on Wanglan's back grow. See. So you see the monster within me too. Fine, go ahead and struggle. Nothing beats death when it comes to ending fear, little monster. Now it's more about to find himself. His whole personality was molded by Rachel, so now he's trying to form himself from the start, but he doesn't really know how. But the thing is, he already formed himself. He's just too stupid. Like, only because you know who your mother was or your father was, it's not going to change anything for you. They were not there 1 second of your life. You have not done anything with them. So they are not going to change what kind of person you are. Bam already changed Bam didn't really change what kind of person he was. It's just right now, instead of only caring for Rachel, he has all of his other friends as well. So he already has his thing. So he can be happy. I feel like everything he's doing right now is just some random side mission that is completely unnecessary. I know it's for the plot of Tower of God, but I don't understand it for Bam. You're saying he needs to find like a new personality, form himself anew. But he is fine as he is. He has his friends. He cares about them. That's his personality. Explosion? You have very decent skill, but a wave explosion is too light. Did I attack him? I'll show you something better. The hardstyle air explosion. Iron Fist. So now Bam can also use that one. A wave explosion is supposed to make contact with your opponent and disrupt the Shinsu in their body. You know that, right? But think about it. If you could control the Shinsu flowing through everything in this world, you could control the Shinsu in a person's body without even needing to touch them. So, do you want to tell me now? Who are you? And how do you know Arlene's name? Bam! Black Turtle. And Dorsey. You. It can't be. We've got some irritating intruders. I've changed my mind. I'm going to do something a bit more extreme. Tell me who you are, or you'll die here. If you don't tell me the truth, I'll make you and your companions here disappear forever. With this Shinsu black hole sphere of mine. Setsuo, yes? Bring me the mirror that leads to the other side. I think he's making a move. Are we right now in the Tower of God arc stage? Because everything is getting, like, this is the repeating part, the repeating process of Siu's Tower of God writing. Oh, it seems like our people are actually strong enough to do something this arc. Whoops, no, there's actually this incredibly strong character that they have no chance of fighting against. Well, let's throw them a very strong supporter. It happened in, like, the last 5 arcs or something, or even more. Maybe in the entirety of Season 2 it was always like that. 287 I said, right? 287, yeah. So 2 more chapters. Tell me who you are, or you die here. If you don't tell me the truth. What's this light? It's exploding within his body? Now tell me, who are you? And Dorsey, get Bong Bong. Everyone get out. And Dorsey? Bam, what's going on? Kun. No, stay away, Turtle. Everyone get out of here. You've taken too long to answer. I'll start by killing your companions. No! Yeah, they obviously get help from Edan, because otherwise they would have not have been able to do anything. That man. That power. Why did you suddenly appear here? Data of Kun Edan? Kun Edan, does that mean? Yeah. It's much less than what I saw, but that power is definitely my father's. Then the data facing his father must be... I'm surprised to see you here. Fake? Fake? You keep calling me that. Of course, because you're fake. You're not the Zahar that I know. The Zahar that I know is an adventurer, not a king. Then I guess you didn't know me very well, Edan. I was born with the seeds of a king. There you go again with that nonsense. You were born with the seeds of a king. Yeah, because you were born with the seeds of the new Zahar, not with the Zahar that you were at this stage. So that he's similar to Wangnan and Karaka at this place. Because he's also, those two are also the seeds of a king. The question is, did Zahar kind of get corrupted? Basically, like, Bam had this demon inside of him, right? So Bam, I think we learned that in the rice cooker part. So Bam managed to fight back the demon and keep control over his body, but Zahard lost control over his body against this demon. Ah, it's you, Coffee. Thank you for coming. You remembered your promise to me. Thank you so much. There's no need to make such a fuss about it. To be honest, I hardly expected anything. So which one is the kid that you promised me? The kid that you promised him? Edan, but the kid that he promised you. You don't mean that kid with the black hair, do you? The Data. Could he be Zahard? Asensio. Yes, father. Take them to the mirror. Hey, you guys. A hand from the mirror. Come into the mirror. Hurry. Stop. No one can leave here, Edan. Fake. They can go if I say so. Hurry up and move them, Asensio. I said they can't leave. Pew, 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 pew. Hurry. Rak is looking back. Is he going to stay back once again and mess everything up? What are you just standing there for, turtles? I believe the Data of people who will become one of the 10 family leaders and the king of the tower are fighting right in front of me. What are you doing, turtles? We have to move now. Pew, pew, pew. Let those kids go before you regret it, fake. Edan, you being so insistent only makes me not want to let them go even more. I'm warning you. You're going to regret this. Electric Genki Dama. Giant's Lightning Spear. Golden Needle from Mystery Island. What the hell is Mystery Island? Like, you're dropping that name as if I'm supposed to know what that place is and then thinking like, holy shit, he got the Golden Needle from Mystery Island. Like, from this, I just know it's like this is a giant lightning spear. That's what it is. And here, like, oh my god, it's from Mystery Island? What is that? What is that? Hurry, get in, Dorsey. I'll get her. Bing, 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 bing. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Damn it. Is that really their Data from before they were even rankers? Then how much stronger are the current 10 family leaders now? Getting them out of here won't do any good anyway, Edan. I'm holding their companions hostage. Even if they escape, I can bring them back here anytime. Tch, I wouldn't expect any less from a fake. Listen, fake. How about you and I make a bet? A bet? Zahard is a very competitive spirit, so he used to put his life on a line for bets or competitions. Allow me to propose a bet that will be hard for you to refuse. It will be hard to refuse. What is it? If you let them go, I'll train that black-haired kid and make him strong enough to beat you in less than a month. What? If that kid loses, I'll admit defeat fair and square. I'll disappear just like the other Data people. How does it sound? Doesn't it sound like a good bet? A completely clueless regular from the outside catching up to you in 1 month. If you don't accept it, you're not Zahard's Data or anything. You're a terrible bluffer, Data of Edan. How could that kid beat me in just 1 month? Well, that's not for you to judge. Will you do it or not? Alright, I accept your bet. Nah, great, now that's more like Zahard's Data. But the training and the showdown are to take place in this stage. If you take him over to the other side, the bet will be counted as a victory for me, and I kill all of their companions. And if I win, I want you to tell me who that kid is. Sure, I promise all of that. Now, let them go, fake. What are they talking about? I'll see you in a month. Yay, we get a 1-month training session and Bam is going to go from being basically unable to do anything against Zahard to being able to beat him? What sort of random power-up is getting thrown into Bam's way again? I will decide where, yeah. Mark my words. If you don't show up in 1 month, all of you will die. So, you are back here after all. Mother has been wanting to see you. Well, do you know who I am? I do, because I saw you with this. So you still have it, that mirror fragment. Inner floor, 41st floor. Team Yehua Yon and Danhua Yong. Yeah, sword guy. So why are you chasing after that Yura person? Is it because of love? Well, I'm not supposed to. Hey, you won't tell me after we've come this far. When I first met her in Train City, she told me that she had been to the hidden floor. What? The hidden floor? But only people who have cleared the train can go there. Yeah, but she definitely said that she had been there. It must be a lie, right? She said her mother, or rather her mother's past lives. She said her mother, or rather her mother's past lives there. That sentence doesn't make sense. She said her mother, or rather her mother's past life there. Is there? It's like lives there. Oh, I messed the word. She said her mother, or rather her mother's past life, lives there. Her mother's past lives there. Her mother's past lives there. That's the problem with English not being the first language. Or rather, her mother's past lives there, not her mother's past life. Mother's past lives. Her mother's past? Yeah, as proof, she showed me a fragment of some mirror. It was so small that I couldn't really see it well, but the mirror showed quite a different world than people. Okay. Yura said that but the mirror showed quite a different world than people. Yura said that was the hidden floor and that the people in it were all people from the past. After hearing her story, I wanted to follow her and visit that place. In exchange for helping her, she broke off a little piece of the mirror and shared it with me. So that's when you fell in love with her. It's still in my pocket even now. I need it so that I can remember the story. What the hell? It's gone! What happened? Could it be? Turtle! We're going to die! What should we do? Are you saying you swung your sword around without any kind of plan? That's when... Oh, so that's the explanation of how Ruck got there. But it still feels kinda ass-pully. So basically, Ruck also entered Data World through a mirror. Ruck is probably going to be completely irrelevant for the story arc anyways. Damn it, that's when I lost it when I was hit with the attack. I thought that fragment would connect me to her. Try looking around for it, although I'm not sure what it is. Crap, I wasn't supposed to lose it. That was her mother's. Her mother's. Damn it, I can't remember anything. What were we talking about just now? Just now, were we talking about something? I'm not sure. So you still have that mirror fragments. And it must be you. Mother told me I've been here before. Yeah, that's right. But I don't remember anything about this place. I keep losing my memories, so I had to keep looking in the mirror. When I looked in the mirror, I briefly remembered things about this world that Mother told me. Then my memories soon grew faint. Of course, this is the hidden floor. There's a rule that you lose your memories of this place if you read anything about it on the outside. Oh, but now that you're here, you'll be able to find out who I am. I'm your twin brother. The data of your mother gave birth to me here. What? That's right, to be more precise. I'm a big breeder who's borrowed your brother's body. Kind of weird, kind of out of place. And I'm also kind of unsure why Joaquin is acting like the shy boy spectating Yura, thinking like, ooh, what are they talking about? Ooh. Like, this is totally out of character for Joaquin. Big breeder? What do you mean? Give me more details. It happened a long time ago. Our mother cleared the train and entered the hidden floor. The unusual thing is that our mother was pregnant when she entered this place. She had twins in her wombs. The twins were conceived on the train and were going to be born soon. But they had a problem. It's our problem with their father. Their father was a companion who had traveled through the train with their mother. After spending so much time together on the train, the two of them fell in love. And she ended up getting pregnant on the train. Father looks also as the star stuff. But her father had a secret. He was the descendant of the people who had betrayed the 10 family leaders and Zahard after their great journey ended. So they were cursed with a terrible spell and became the cursed people. They were born with a male and female side in a single body and either lost the reproductive ability, had the original power sealed off, or the chance of having a stillbirth increased to the extreme even if they got pregnant, so their numbers were on the decrease. It was betrayed the 10 family. Who betrayed the 10 families? Like, are you part like of... Are you like a son of V? I only know Arlene and V who technically could be considered the betrayers. They were cursed by having their species die off slowly, and they kept their identities hidden. I mean, but this looks like a different race. This kind of looks like Ruck's race. The father was a mixed blood member of their species, cursed with a high chance of having a stillbirth. Unfortunately, the twins in their mother's womb were not destined to avoid the curse either, so there was almost no chance of both twins surviving. The girl was able to break free from the curse and be born thanks to the blessings of the half family, but the boy had a high chance of being stillborn. Plus, right before entering the hidden floor, the father had been attacked by a guardian on a train and passed away. Since we had stopped growing on the hidden floor, our mother embarked on a dangerous journey with us in her womb, and was tormented by the fact that she would have to lose her baby boy if she left the hidden floor. I observed your mother as a big breeder, and was curious about her, so I made a proposal. I offered to change the system in the hidden floor and alter the fate of her children. There may not be a way to do anything about the curse on the outside, but here it's possible to change things. So if she has her baby boy here and her baby girl there, she could save them both. And I told her that I would give her a mirror fragment when she left, so that they could see each other anytime, so that they could see each other anytime. Since she didn't really have any options, the mother accepted my proposal. She took the mirror fragment and returned to the train, and the data of the mother that remained here gave birth to a baby boy. With the curse having been switched around, the data girl has died. But with the mirror fragments, the mother could see that baby girl was born safely on the outside. One of them may only be data, but at least both of them existed somewhere. I had no idea that my mother had gone through all of that. 13 great warriors climbed the tower in a group, with people and races of the tower, so some of them betrayed them after they reached the top, so that 3 traitors got cursed. Okay, so they basically also formed more teams. They had like the 13 main members, which were like the 13 great warriors, and then like just random people who just like, they were like, you're useful, come with us. And then they got cursed by what I would assume would be the administrators? Or did the 13 great warriors curse them? I don't know much about my mother on the outside. Well, how is our mother on the outside doing? She later gave up on climbing the tower and settled in the middle area so that she could raise me. But shortly after that, rumors spread about a woman from the Ha family giving birth to a strange child. And there must have been something wrong with me, because we ended up being chased away by the family, and miraculously I became a regular. The last time that I saw my mother was right before entering the tower. As she gave me this mirror fragment, she told me, get on the hell train and go to the hidden floor. I, from the past, will be there. I wasn't able to meet my mother after that because she chose to return to the family and die. I became a very famous singer as I climbed the tower. Since not even the Ha family would dare to harm me, I became someone beloved by the public. And because of that, I thought that my mother was watching me from somewhere. But shortly before getting on the train, I found out from Emily that my mother had already passed away. Now my goal is to team up with FUG and get revenge against the 10 leaders. My mother on the outside may have passed away, but I want to at least tell our mother here that I'm going to get revenge for her. Is that so? So our mother on the outside has passed away too, huh? What do you mean by that? Well, there's a kind of dark secret behind the story that you've told me so far. I'm the big reader Huang. I'm the first big reader that the heart created in order to control this hidden floor. My original body was the spherical database. And my job here was to use dolls imitating people on the outside as clones. As I saw heroes come here from the outside, I became curious. What if I had been born as an ordinary human being like them? That's when your mother entered this place. I thought if I used saving her baby boy as an excuse to enter that child's body. So I entered... if I used saving your baby boy as an excuse to enter the child's body. So I entered a boy's body and stole it from him. and finally succeeded in breaking the curse and being born. I chose some other big breeders to handle my job and spent a very long time here, growing up as a real mother's son. But I was Data, not an ordinary human being. So I grew up differently from ordinary Data people in every way. Even my mother, who trusted me, started to think that I was a bit strange. Then, at a certain point, instinctively, she realized that I wasn't her son. I confessed everything to our mother, and asked her to now accept me as a true son. But crying with despair, she said she couldn't possibly do that, and begged me to delete her. So I deleted our mother's data. I don't quite follow the mother's thought process. What? I had no need for her data if she wasn't my mother, because what I needed was a mother, not her data. Sorry sis, our mother's data isn't here anymore. You worked so hard to come here, but too bad it turned out like this. How could you do such a thing? Yuda! Hey, don't butt it. Whoa! Wanted to be our mother's son, but she only thought of you and this body as her real kids, not me. I was a fake. All of the love and affection that she gave me were fake too. The mother knew that, however, right? Did I misread that? Didn't Huang basically say, I can make it so that the thing gets born, but I will be in there? I'm a twin brother. The date of your mother gave birth here. I'm a big breeder who's borrowed your brother's body. He entered his place here. Stillbirth bullshit. I'm wondering where is it? So I made a proposal. I offered to change the system of tower and fate it may not be mine to do, but outside here it's possible to change things. He accepted a proposal, and the data on the mother that remained here gave birth to a baby boy. With the curse having been switched around, the data girl has died. But the mirror fragment could see both of them still. You basically said that the boy was born. Mother thought that her son would be safe, but in the end her son is still dead and Huang just took the body. But so did he basically try to switch it so that the girl dies and the boy lives, but in the end both died and he just went into the boy's body to fake her out? Or is there still like a Yuraha version somewhere out there? Okay, here. I wanted to okay. But you have what I want. Huang! Those are hearts. You were probably listening, right? I made a bet with them. Hold just one of their companions hostage and let the rest go. Generate a battle area after you move them. Yes, sir. I want you to come with me, sis. Because I need you and that mirror fragment. What? And you watching us over there. I don't know how you managed to break into that place. But be careful, because I am watching you. Is he talking to me? Let's go. No. No! Wish. This the way Siu draws hairs, it always sometimes their hairs just look way too similar. Like Kun's hairstyle looks completely different to normal. Bam's and Endorsi's hairstyle basically look the same. Like Endorsi has slightly longer hair, but their hairstyle basically look the same. And Endorsi kind of just fell unconscious because he saw the heart. That's an interesting thing. Now, let's get your training started, son of V. Tip, 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 tip. Damn it. Yuda. Son of V? Do you remember about my father? Of course. V was a fellow companion who climbed in the tower with us. Sir, have you finished moving them? Yes, I did as you commanded. Good, now let's go to the Palace of Spears. We'll use this chance when Edan isn't there to eliminate his children in the Palace of Spears. You want to attack the Palace of Spears? There's no way Edan would have made a bet like this without any kind of plan. He's probably turned his attention to the mirror at the end. Killed the girl, entered the boy, used his power to break the curse and be born into the boy's body, pretend to be the son. Okay, so that was the timeline. Because that was kind of like, yeah, that part was kind of hard to understand for me. But then, the promise that you made to him. Promise? I never promised that I would spare Edan's children in the first place. It was all about the other people. So this is the cliffhanger that we're leaving on today. This week. This is our, this week's cliffhanger. So I can now make this click. 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 Change Pyro away so that I'm fully... Oh, sheesh. I think I messed up. Wait. Filters. Roma key. Color correction. Defaults. Okay, there it is. I got it. Okay, we got it. Got it, baby. So, this was from last and the week before last, our top 10 ranking. Because it was kind of the same both weeks. Because it felt like last week not enough happened to warrant any character changes, but this week I feel like there were a few things that weren't some changes, because in my opinion Dorsey still holds her place in first place strong. Rachel still relevant, still interesting, she does stuff, so she's going to stay there. Then we have Bam, who is doing his stuff. Hwaryun and Wangyun are not here, same for Yihua and Anak. Joaquin also basically did nothing, so I'm thinking about characters that did stuff here, but there are not enough characters here for me to really say that they are relevant enough to that I care about them. So I would say it looks, most of them actually stay the same. It's just, I mean, Yihua shortly appeared, but not enough. Joaquin at least has some more characterization, so he's going to get there. Then we have, then we get the big drop for with Kun here, and Anak drops all the way down here. And then we have... Did I miss somebody? Because Yuri would be here. Who did I miss? And Dorsey, Rachel, Bam, Wangnan, Yihua... Oh, I missed Hwaryun. I missed Hwaryun. She's supposed to be in 6th place here. Actually, yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair. It's just wrong. There's never something that can be, it cannot be wrong. It's a personal opinion. And the point is still that, and Dorsey, in my opinion, is one of the better written characters in Tower of God. Same with Rachel. Bam, even though he does stuff at least, but I don't really care about the stuff he does. Wangnan is like way more interesting as a main character, because Bam is like, I do stupid stuff because the author said I need to do that. Because Bam is just like the empty thing where Siu says, this needs to happen, so I push Bam there. Because Bam doesn't have a mind of his own. Wangnan is more interesting. Yihua is still going strong. Basically, Yihua and Hwaryun only want... I don't know why Yihua and Hwaryun got changed. So Eva and Warrior didn't get up ranked, but they stay there. Anak falls down because Anak got like thrown away, even though she was also one of the more interesting characters, because hello, she's like literally an illegitimate prince of the heart. She also has the ambition of going after somebody there. She is she's strong, she's smart, she's working hard to achieve her goals. She should just be in the main team. The main team should consist from Endorsi, Bam, Wangnan, Hwaryun, Kun, Anak, and I guess Rak. Like those 7 people. If those 7 people travel together, I would be completely fine if we never saw anything about the other characters again. If those were the 7 characters that Bam climbed the tower together, I would be completely fine not seeing any of the other characters again. Like, in a way, like they're not part of Bam's crew. Obviously, Rachel will still appear, but Rachel is like in a group with Joaquin. But like characters, I don't care at this point. I don't care if Shimizu appears again. Hats is cool, but Hats is completely irrelevant to everything. And I also, one thing I don't know, like it would make so much sense for FUG to scout Anak. Why is FUG not scouting Anak? I feel like that doesn't make any sense. Like, that would be the most logical thing to happen in the entire Webtoon. No one cares about Anak, to be honest. Yeah, because Siu just dropped her. In Season 1, everybody cared about Anak. In Season 1, Anak was basically the best character. One of the best characters. So, like, doesn't make sense that she just got dropped. She has one of the most interesting things. She's basically right on there with Bam, because Bam is like, Bam was taken to FUG because, like, you need to kill Zahar because you are the son of Arlene and V, and you need to kill him because you're an irregular. And if Anak was there, like, Anak and Bam could have, like, just have this relationship of, like, Bam is being forced into killing Zahar because he is the chosen one, he has to do it. And Anak is just like, Zahar was responsible for killing my mother, so I have this hatred for her. And then there's this one side where Anak is basically like, on one hand, I hate Zahar because he's like killed my mother and father, but on the other hand, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I want to climb the tower and see what is going on. And Bam is being forced into needing to hate Zahar and fighting against him. Those two would work together perfectly. But Siu apparently doesn't see what he has created too many characters and now doesn't know what he can do with all of these characters. That's the problem of creating too many characters. He created one too many characters and then everything just went down there because he just kept on making more and more characters, in my opinion. And if I had to say anything, yes, Tower of God has too many characters. I stand by that point, and I will die on that point. Tower of God has too many characters. Schedule. Next week says we're going to read 288 until chapter 305. One Piece probably has the same amount of characters, to be honest. But One Piece has also double the amount of chapters. So yes, even if One Piece has the same amount of characters, the thing is, One Piece had double the amount of chapters to introduce these characters. And I'm not even sure. It feels like let me open up an arc from One Piece, from the newer stuff as well. So let me go into let me go into Dressrosa arc. And let me go into the Floor of Death. The Floor of Death lasted 27 chapters, while the Dressrosa arc lasted 102 chapters. In the Floor of Death arc... why does this wiki suck? I just want to see which characters were relevant in this fucking arc. A character list. I don't know where you're coming from here. Like, I don't know which lists. Like, obviously the thing is, do I have like a list with numbers because I want to see like numbers and not count them myself because I'm not fucking crazy. Check Discord. I can't do that. I need to change. You will hear Discordo. So we have one piece. Yeah, I got that list, but I like the sad part is that I don't have a number of amounts of characters. I would love if they had like a part where it's what like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bullshit until everything. And Tower of Gods. The thing with Tower of God is it's like it's once again you would need to count all of them. So I'm too lazy to count all of them. But I'm not even sure if One Piece is more if I scroll through it here. The thing is, Rin, the list looks smaller because if you look at it here, I make it up. I put it on my stream for a second. If you let me close this and this. If you look at this, here you have the name, the chapter, the episode, the year, and the note or something, and then you have all these things, and then you scroll down. In Tower of God, all of these characters are placed right next to each other. So in this space where there's one character in the One Piece thing, or like, yeah, in the space where there's one character, there's basically 5 characters in the Tower of God list. I mean, if you had to compare it completely, it's like from here to here. 1, 2, it's like from here to here. So it's like, okay, or maybe it's like here. It's hard to really see how big like the panel from this thing is. Like one panel here. Let me scroll down. Let me try it. So basically, one Tower of God character is here on fear marks there. So that means that while there are 5 in one round here, it's only makes part for 4. So I'm not sure which exactly is 1 char in the Tower of God list is 3 chars in the One Piece list. Yes. So basically, because you have 3 to 1, it would mean you would first think Tower of God has less, but the thing is, like as we said, 1 Tower of God character is like 3 to 4 characters here or something, and then you have 4 of them next to each other. So it would still mean that Tower of God is slightly, in that sense, more in one bark. So from the length of the website, but from the actual length of how many characters there are, I might need to like count all of them myself. I might need to just count all of them myself. Hey, there's DD Kancho, the legend. But I might just do that as like something once I am what's the name? Once I am up to date with Tower of God. Because I don't want to, even if I just see a character, I will know stuff about spoiling. Especially because some characters have like these, let me scroll down for example. I saw it on, where was he? Nyanya basically has like this tier, and Muntari as well. And like this tier is the list of dead characters. So I don't want to see which character dies. But yeah, if there are more characters in One Piece or in Tower of God, I don't know. It feels to me like Tower of God introduces more new characters in a single arc compared to One Piece. But the thing is also that even if One Piece introduces 10 characters, you're only supposed to care about, let's say, 2 from them or something. Because the other 8 are obviously not important. But Tower of God kind of makes it seem like he introduces 10 characters and all 10 of them are supposed to be important or you need to care about them. That's my personal take. I would say, as I said, look at the schedule. Next week we'll read chapters 288 to 305. That's a 17 chapter jump. So it's going to be a bit longer than this time. Without the sidetracking, we might go all the way for the like 3.5 hour stream or something. But that's all from me for today. All that's left to be said is, if you enjoyed the stream and want to watch more Tower of God or Webtoon related content, consider clicking on that subscribe button. Or just a like button would also, I very much appreciate that. But for today, that's all from me. Rin, 1,100 characters. Yes, could be true. We can talk about the character discrepancy in the Discord chat or something. But for me, that's all from today. All that's left to be said is stay happy, stay healthy, stay cultured, and we're going to see each other in the next Tower of God stream or in a video. So until then, take care. Bye.